Alright, Etrian Odyssey V has finally arrived at my place. And as you can tell, I am definitely looking forward to playing this game. Oh my, I feel so orgasmic right now, you have no idea. But I bought the UK copy, so I didn't really buy the launch edition or whatever, because I think only the American version has it, which my 3DS can't do because it's region locked and things. But you can see it has a bonus art book, and it includes, if you can focus here, it includes inside, so the manual and shit. And there's a European version, so, you know, that's the only one they have at Amazon.co.uk. They were limited stock. So luckily, I had this all on my way. I can't wait to open this thing and try it out on my 3DS. And what I want to do is that I want to make a whole, like, vlog series of me playing nothing but Etrian Odyssey V and see how many days I have spent on this thing. Because the last times I didn't really record it. I only recorded my frustration with the final boss of Etrian Odyssey 3, I remember. And I think that was it. But I want to rekindle my efforts right now by playing all of this and show you my experience in it because I love the series and this rekindled my love for dungeon crawlers. So whenever it's a game that has dungeon crawler elements like maybe Shin Megami Tensei or something along those lines like that, then I'll definitely pick it up because I don't mind its repetitive nature as long as it has something new to offer to the table, like new environments, locations, monsters, and definitely music as well. So expect more videos to come of me playing Etrian Odyssey V. You don't have to look at all of them. I might put it all in one video, or I might release it separate, but nah, I'll put it all in one video, which that means you can get my whole chronological timeline of me playing nothing but Etrian Odyssey V. So, do you guys play Etrian Odyssey V? Don't forget to, tell me in the comments below if you'd like, and what's your experience on the whole series. I might make another separate video about this, talking about why Etrian Odyssey is the new Final Fantasy, it's like a question mark or something. Don't worry, it's not clickbait or anything, it's just me talking about the series and my experience with it. So, expect that in the future, but don't expect it around this year, as I'm working on another video entirely about the Game Awards. Also the reacts and predicts as well, which we will expect. See you in the month, I suppose. I don't know if the month is allowing me time to play this game and complete it from start to finish, unlock all the monster glossaries, the items and the weapons, everything. I don't even know they can I don't know they can collect weapon information or anything. They did so in the other games, but I don't think they do so now, I think. So, yeah, see you later, and I'll see you in the month after I complete this game. Take care, guys. Alright, so this is now day one of me playing Etrian Odyssey V Beyond the Myth. And just in case you didn't see my photo from Google Plus and on Facebook anywhere, I did actually pick up from where the demo left off. Hence why the save file was only 6 hours, roughly at least. Yep, the Pussy's Guild is back. I always named it the Pussy's Guild because it's not a barbaric name where we run away from battle and not fight. But we're actually strong, independent people, warriors that stick together and shit. So, I think I got the map here. This is how far I've gone. I got 5 floors so far, but I haven't really traced the whole 5th floor yet, because I just wanted to, end it for today, because I'm very, very tired. I've done so much things today. But all of these, all done. And usually the outside areas are full of water, so I sort of trace it with water really, so you can see from there. And I kind of went creative with the maps, and you can do a lot more things with the maps actually. You can arrange your own tiles and shit. Look at that, there's so much variety here. I guess with all that space, you're gonna need it for something, right? Because the DS didn't really have that space and storage, because there's hardly any character limits here. I remember they extended the character limits for the tags things. It was a lot less characters than before, so that was kind of strange. I haven't really encountered anything new in this one. I figured that trying to get back to the roots and you just climbing the Yggdrasil tree. But before, we had Etrian Odyssey 3, they had ships where you can go out and you fish and do shit and you fight monsters that get you more XP and shit. Very hard bosses actually, with kick-ass music. And then in Etrian Odyssey 4, you have flying airships where you ascend to different heights and you fight secret dragons that are recurring dragons in the Etrian Odyssey series. The worm, the drake, the dragon, even though it should be called a lightning dragon. And I think that was about it. I'm not sure if we can bring back I think they're going to bring back the dragons in this one. It's a very good staple of Etrian Odyssey. And a really hard fucking bosses, mind you. But that's all the amounts I had so far. Now I want to show you my guild, if I can. I haven't got accustomed to this yet, because I remember playing the demo and shit. But this is my party. I got Zangor as the leader, so... Oh yeah, he's at the switch. If I can actually go and try and show the status or anything, so I can show you what I like. There you go. So when it comes to strengthening your weapons and shit, you can recycle them and you can get shards or ingots from them, I believe. But I think I got shards for now because I'm only just around the first stratum, and completing the quest is really easy. If you know what you're doing. I am playing on advanced, by the way, because I played most of these games a lot. I don't know how many hours I'm gonna get stuck on this, but hey. Funny story while I'm showing you all this. I went to game, trying to get this game, and it appears that they only don't have any in stock unless you pre-order the game. So I decided to get the game from Amazon, and the only ones they have were the European ones and the American ones. And I know I can't get the American ones because the 3DS I have is region locked. So that sucks. That really fucking sucks. So I decided to get the European one, and hold behold, it says it was going to come on November the 9th. But luckily it just came like instantly, like a day after its release. So I'm like, oh, okay, now I got the game. But I think there's one problem. The activation code, right? Should it say the activation code underneath? Or is that the activation code? I know I blurred it out for most people to read it, but I can't really actually get it to work because I know this has less characters than the ones I'm trying to do it on the theme shop. I tried like multiple times. Was there supposed to be an activation code here, or am I just going insane? I don't know. I'm asking you guys, but I couldn't download the theme. I'll probably try and get another theme anyway, like the Untold one and shit. But this is the nice art book. I didn't get the arranged soundtrack because I didn't get the launch edition and shit. But this art book is really cool. I really like what they've done with this, really. And they actually are celebrating the fact that they went to the 5th main installment and they had a new labyrinth and shit. So you know what? It's all really cool. I'm surprised they actually went this far from what they did from the DS, now the 3DS, with 5 games in the series already. If Etrian Odyssey 6 is going to happen, then totally. Everyone's going to say it's the best of the series, because apparently the 5th installment of any RPG is going to be the best. For example, Final Fantasy 6. But hey, that's just me rambling for a second here. But so far, you can actually grill ingredients. You got the Erendine threads back. You know, most of the staples in Etrian Odyssey that you come to know and love. I noticed in the store you can get. Oh, they had like a main menu thing where you can have add-on content, but you had to buy them, unfortunately. Especially the FM music thing, you had to buy it separately, which is not free. It's a shame though, but oh well. It's funny because I think in the other Etrian Odyssey games, when you completed the game, I believe, you get to listen to the whole music soundtrack for free after you completed the game. I'm not sure if it's the same thing here, but I guess it's sort of the thing that encourages you to buy the FM music soundtrack, because that's what the original music was like. It was all synthesized and shit. So, actually, I haven't actually done this yet, but I actually encountered a new monster called the Hurt Leviathan or something. It was like a big, giant fucking crustacean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the council hall. Oh, sorry, I need to read this first. I didn't actually notice this. I think I make some see. Alright, fine. I'll eat your shit, even though you're a kid. Wait a bit while I make it. Cut the moon apple, then add forest berries. I was like, I never had this text before, so this is the first time I'm reading it too. Yeah, I got honey fruit. And a storage jar. Okay. Then add forest honey on top to preserve it. Should be pretty easy. Alright, cool. Sister sure would get a kick out of this. Oh, okay. The goddess for this fresh honey, so I tried to make a pancake out of him. A Celestian baker taught me how to make dessert. Oh, is this what this guy is like? He just wants me to try his delicious food that he's making? I can't say no. He's just making some delicious food, and I'm like, dude, I wanna add something to the codex, please. Oh my word, I got a special frying pan. Oh, fine, I'll try it later on. I just wanted to show you what kind of... No, that's my next quest, taking down the magic barriers, which actually protects the Yggdrasil tree from like another impending war or something. I did listen to this guy's history. There's actually a choice where you have to listen to the guy's history and shit. Hurt crustacean, that's the one, because there was one event where I threw the stone, and I think I let Meh throw it, hit the crustacean, and I'm like, oh shit, I am super dead, because crustacean's like an FOE, right? But luckily, all it does sometimes is just watch you, and luckily it hurts my party down to at least 1 HP, so it gives me enough time to use the Aegis prayer with Tangawan, who's like a medic or a botanist or something, and then I actually got time to kill a hook crustacean in the first fucking try. I'm like, wow, I'm really lucky there. Thank God for that. I wouldn't say it's a stroke of genius, but it was a stroke of luck at least. I mean, for me, I never actually had that struggle a lot before. When it comes to this is my first time encountering an FOE in the game. I'm sure I'll encounter them later on when I'm like actually high level. That's pretty much what it's doing in the game. You progress, you fight stronger foes in the first stratum or whatever. But oh well. My next quests are to find a Toxipede and slay it, and then find a Colossal Roper. So I'm assuming it's in the 4th floor because I actually had a quest for that one. Oh, speaking of which, I know this is a very long vlog for this particular day, but there's a lot of interesting shit happening. I got new quests because I was on the 5th floor. Nautical Carpenter. I'll accept those later, but there's like 4 new quests. And while I was on the floors, and then I accepted the quests, I think I already like completed them without even doing them. Or noticing how I did it. I'm like, oh well, I got the reward anyway, but oh well. It's nice to see me just look away far in the game. And gather information from these people. There's one lady trying to sell me like moon apples or some shit. No, it was olives. I remember that. Goddamn Colossal Roper, there we go. That's a Colossal Roper on the 5th floor. So at least I know how to complete that quest. I thought it was on the 1st floor. Pretty stupid me. And it was a rare breed of the Roper, but on the 2nd turn, he escaped. So I'm like, fuck, why did I put it into order battle? That's pretty stupid of me. And I think there's another guy. You're here for monster intel. I don't think I need to do that. I think I already got the index that I need. So I'm just pretty much wasting my money. I can pretty much get more money by defeating them that way. So this guy's just a fucking rip-off. I won't believe him. Also, does this look like an alien to you? Big bras? You know, it looks like an alien. Come on. I can't remember the race that she's from. I think she's like an Earthling or something. I think she's an Earthling. I can't remember, but Earthling or not, she looks cool. She looks cool. I don't know. One of the better characters in the game. I don't know about the N one, but the N one is already run by like a young girl or something. I think in every single series. The show was like run by a young girl in Etrian Odyssey V, I remember. And the girl is always this busky looking motherfucker. It's always a busky looking one, especially in a night costume. That's where I formed my guild. I don't know if I unlocked new races or classes yet, but I'm gonna try and see if I did. Yeah, these are the only ones I have so far. But I think you can unlock new races, and they have like more powers than you. Like with Etrian Odyssey V, you get to unlock the Hexa by like defeating her or something. I think I remember defeating her. I can't even remember what her name was, but I know she was a Hexer at some point. Well. That's my first day. I know I'm rambling too long, but I'm really sorry. It's 10 minutes already. I need to stop. That was my first day of Etrian Odyssey V, and hopefully the next day I'll be able to continue doing more of this shit. And look at my face. This is me after playing like 6 hours of Etrian Odyssey V. Not counting the demo, because the demo I played like 3 hours before, and this pen is already starting to see some use. This is going to go for a lot more use than I would ever do. So, hope you enjoy it. Next day is coming up, and hope some challenges can be in my way. Let's say we had to do something new in this, like airships, and pirate ships and whatever, because that's the whole theme of it, is pirate ship in Etrian Odyssey 3. Hopefully this one will do something like, I don't know, grass flying or something, I don't know. See you later, guys. Alright, this is day 2 of me playing Etrian Odyssey V Beyond the Myth, and as you can obviously tell, I've completed the first stratum, and now I'm on to Jagged Reach. I've already gone to like 2 floors here, so I'm going to try and see if I can see the 7th floor. That's how far I've gotten right here. And the 6th floor, I kind of dazzled it with blue because usually outside is blue, that means certain death, so luckily I don't have to do any of that because the game is kind of restricted me to my boundaries, really. Done a couple of quests, and I've done it for like at least 8 hours. So, you know, a little like 2 hours more. I guess it won't be too bad considering. I gotta try and see if I look at my saves. So that's the only time when you go back to the inn and shit. So I'm gonna use that Shedmanic Powell. If I just use the save from now on, because usually when you do your Manic Pole in the previous games, you can go right back to here, and it saves you having to go from all the way up to like 1st floor and up to like the 7th floor just to start where you just left off. So that's why these are. So that's why geomantic poles were there. I don't know where I was putting in the map there. Oh, I'm very tired. So I think they're really just a save, really, I suppose, because they introduced a system where you can start at any floor you want. So it kind of makes it easier for people who are new to the series, or well, not for me, because I'm used to actually like traversing from one point to the other. But it was kind of annoying before because they didn't actually introduce like a system checkpoint thing where you could start at any floor you want, so you had to like remember your way up, fight color monsters on the way. I mean, I got used to that. I definitely got used to that. But hey, that's just me. I'm going to show you how many hours I played this just so far. I'm going to go do the quest with her because she fancies somebody and wants to give him a treat. Forest wheat and meat, but I got grilled meat. I don't think that's what she wants. But anyway, this is how long I played this game, for 11 hours. I remember doing this one quest where you had to get honey from the beehive, and there's an owl beast who was the mother guarding it. And I was like very low levels, I thought, shit, I'm going to die, and this bitch had to screw this all up for me. So, luckily, I beat the owl beast on the first try. All you need to do is, like, sever its, bind its arms, and, you know, just kind of wait it out, really. It has its weaknesses, and if you look at the index of it, if you analyze it, you know that it can be easily blinded, so I easily blinded him. Which is kind of cool. Really kind of cool. I think they introduced, like, more things, because just going back to the roots of what made Etrian Odyssey great to begin with, because all you need to do is, like, climb a big, giant Yggdrasil labyrinth tree, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the only difference thing is that it has voice acting, and the difference is you can actually forge your same weapons. It's not like Final Fantasy 13 where you keep forging and forging and forging until it eventually reaches the maximum. Here it's just like you just max it out like 5 times, you recycle it to get some copper, silver, or gold, and then if you get enough shards, like if you get 10 shards, you can actually get an ingot for sakes and purposes that are unknown to me. But I'm going to try and get more shards because I'm stuck with the weapons I have now, and I'm trying to get more materials. I'm getting more materials means you have to grind in the labyrinth, defeat the monster in a certain way, like casting fire on it, or slashing him with an axe, or being him barehanded. You know, there are different things that make Etrian Odyssey, like, makes you think on how to get the different items. But there are a little bit of help when you go to the bar or something, or it's just by instinct, really, like you just use fire. I mean, I played a lot of these games just to know that you can defeat them in a certain way and to get different items, because they could show up in different rarities and shit. Anyway, so these are all of my maps I have now, and what I'm going to do is, because I've leveled up so much in this game, okay, so I forgot to mention this. I was, let's see if I can try and find it here. I was doing this floor, my hand's aching a bit, oh shit, got a little bit of stain. I was doing this floor, and I think I got around to here, and I died instantly, and I have not saved throughout this entire half of the strat, so I thought, fuck, I had to do all this over again. I was so pissed off. I hated this game as soon as I thought it, but I was like, once I went through it, all I needed to do is just fight a couple of monsters, because I already saved the map data, I just went to go over it. It's not too bad, just level up and shit, because my leveling up isn't as much, because most of the time I just stand around, listen to music, and chart everything, like the walls. So it usually takes longer that way, but once you've already done that and you just go through after you died, it's usually a bit quicker, so it just saves you some time, really. Especially when you make a bad choice. I made like 2 bad choices in like the 6th floor and the 7th floor, where I think I had to get the wheat in the 6th floor because there was a cliff on there. I think it was that one, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to take the wheat because I was supposed to distract the squirrel, but the squirrel got it away, and apparently I got EXP for making a bad decision. I don't know why. So, and there was another instance where I was on the 7th floor and decided to pick a yellow, but I'll just paint it yellow later on. Oh, actually, I'll do that now. So, there was this rhinoceros beetle around here, right? So, you could either quickly grab it in your hands, or you could just, you know, use the sugar to put it in your bag, right? I chose to quickly grab it with my hands option, which probably didn't fare out very well. It's because the rhinoceros beetle just ran away, and apparently it still was me with EXP, so I thought, fuck it, I want that rhinoceros beetle, damn it. So I got killed by that thing, started all over, saved the map data, and I've actually made the right decision. So, you know, not all is bad. It's a good thing you save the map data and you can go to the right decision, but it still rewards you with the same EXP you used before, so I don't know why. And anytime you can, like, have the numbers, but you still have that paintbrush, it'll accidentally, like, paintbrush a tile. I don't know why it does that, but it's just really weird. I just thought I pointed out. But those are 2 quests, those are 2 events that happened. And Conrad kind of comes up with a couple of times. He's from the Freeblade Guild. And there's one point where you can interact with him, trade, and if you don't have anything to trade, you can't interact with him ever again. So I think after that, after I accidentally died, I went back to Conrad again once I got the items I need, and we traded, got some shit, and you know what? It all worked out in the end, so it's just trial and error, basically. Anyway, I forgot to customize and level up my shit, because I'm at around this age now. Level 19, so after level 15 you get to unlock different, more abilities and more abilities for your character and more moves. So I'm just going to try and level up here. I'm going to get rid of my pen because my hand is so hurting right now. I've been playing this game for so long. Anyway, let's see what I got. Usually I'm a very big fan of binding enemies, because usually when there's a mole, you can dig and shit. I'm going to try and level that up to 3, to see if I can get the 1-2 punch. I like the Thunder Piss one. Let's see what the 1-2 punch does. May follow up with bind skill. Oh yeah, I love that one. I ran out of points already. Oh, that's great. I don't really mind, really. The detect mana skill that my, what was it? I'm trying to find it now. This one. If I can try and find it. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Celestian. It's very, very useful, because there's one quest that I've done where you have to try and find the magic traps. If you don't have the detect mana skill, you're basically fucked. You had to really guess where you're supposed to place the mana extractors and shit. So I did detect mana, pretty much. And I want to get those rare breeds. I'm going to level it up to 4. So it proves useful later on if you have detect mana, and if you have different classes and different races, then you can do certain events quite easily. It wouldn't take too long, but hey. I guess that's just me personally. But 11 hours is really long when you have to play this game. I need to increase my magic skill. Sorry, magi skill, because usually that's sort of the thing. But know what Amplify does? I don't really use that as much. I usually focus on like magic and shit, because magic is really good. And imbuing with the prayers. There's all the like items, weapons that actually gives you the same ability. I got Aegis Prayer. There is a weapon that also has Aegis Prayer, so I got Aegis Prayer twice. I thought that was a bug in the game, but that's just me equipping something that I already knew, but I actually had it twice in the same place. Disable a buff or debuff from one ally. And raise turns deep. I mean, I'll level it up once. I don't know if I'll use it as much, but I'll do the Praise Mastery. I like to level up all that shit. What did this brownie need? Does he need reflexes? Yeah, he can. Yeah, I think reflexes do help when I'm actually doing certain events if I avoid plummeting under a rock. The one thing about this game is that you get certain environments and different stratums, so it looks really cool, and that's what I love about it. But when you go to the new stratum, it shows you like an opening cutscene, and it explains you more about the place. It's like, beware of the dangers of the rocks and shit. And it's like, oh, that's really cool, and she actually says the stratum's name. So that's really, really cool. I've never seen that in Etrian Odyssey before. I don't think they did it in Untold 1 and 2, or 4 in some words. But it's kind of nice to have that sort of display happen. I'm definitely going to need this, because my character doesn't stop dying. So I'm going to have that resurrection herb and revival herb, sorry. And it's going to help me a lot throughout the journey, so it saves me having to use all the nectars. And I didn't use as much food. I mean, I've been stocking up on so much food, and I never ever used them. I was mostly relying on items, but I didn't know I actually had so much food that restores my HP, TP, and hell, even revives me with dead with full HP. So, honey fruit, definitely a good plus when you're trying to fight to defeat a secret boss, if I find the dragons in this game. I fought a couple of foes, they weren't too bad. The Toxapedes are, oh god, they're annoying. But the Owl Beasts, they're not too bad. Just bind their arms, and you know what, that's it. Just bind their heads. I'm usually a big fan of binding, which is why I rely on my own character here. I'm going to try and remember what race he is. Pugilist, Earthlane. There we go, that's the one. I think that's all I have to say, really. It was almost 10 minutes, so I think I should stop there. Don't worry, he hasn't... Oh, sorry, wrong place. The guy in the council hasn't really given me anything to try this time, so that's always good. I'm going to try and register a map of 6F here. And I think he gave you experience points because you actually solved the first stratum maps, so that's good. All these monsters I've done. The boss in the first stratum wasn't that hard, actually. You just have to wait for it to explode on this first turn. That means you have to defend, so it reduces the attack he gives to you. And aim for his body. Well, actually, I usually aim for the golems because it reduces the HP. But so when they form fused together, it has reduced HP and shit. So after that, I just aim for the body. You know, it's all smooth sailing here and there, and then out. So it's not bad for first boss. I just got used to this kind of tactic before. They kind of made it a lot more easier this time around. I don't know if it's me, but they kind of made it easier. I don't know why. I sort of dumbed down a couple of features and shit. Like you can checkpoint from floors. I guess it saves having to travel from the first floor up to the floor you're trying to start at, I suppose. Well, I want to see how this game goes through, because I remember Etrian Odyssey 1 being so hard. That's probably the reason why they added like more things like this. And I remember if certain events during water experience points, they kind of like added that in there, I suppose. And I'm trying to remember, oh wait, when you do a certain quest, you have to try and guess where you're supposed to go. But in this one, it shows you the location where you're supposed to go. So, or it just shows you like a red square of the areas that you have to do the quest in, pretty much. So that's all cool. But in the previous games, you had to really try and guess. And Etrian Odyssey 2 was the fucking worst. Because there's this one bit you had to try and find like certain items, and you had to guess where in the 5th stratum it's supposed to be. And that's really annoying. I had to look up the strategy guide to try and figure out what the fuck am I supposed to do. I mean, I know what I was supposed to do, but it's just a matter of where to go. It's just so many corridors, and I looked everywhere. I was wasting so many hours on it, and it was annoying. But I guess I'm glad they fixed that feature in this one. Anyway, I'm gonna go save because I've been rambling for so long. Day 2's been a lot more fun for me playing this game. That's all I've been doing is just playing it. Alright, saving now. I haven't saved it on the SD. I only got like 1 save, but maybe if I ever do the game again, then of course, Day 3 will be coming up. And hope you enjoyed this particular day. I hope my entries have been intriguing to you, and hope to see you in Day 3. See you later, guys. Alright, this is going to be a short little vlog entry, so don't expect too much for me to say here. I only played it for quite a couple of hours, and I kind of stopped around the 7th floor, I feel. Oh, actually I've gone to the 8th floor. That's when I unlocked new quests. So this is the quest where I had to deal with some guy who was part of the guild, and he wants to challenge me. So no way backing out now. If I'm going to start on this floor, that means I immediately interact with the guy and we fight it up, and he'll think, oh shit, they have 5 instead of 1 of me. Shit, oh, I gotta get the hell out of here. The 7th, it's not going too bad, but I haven't encountered those boulders. And I think there's a trick around them, because if you do like shortcuts and shit, you eventually get around the boulders. And I heard that there are big giant monkeys that push over the boulders, so it might squash me and give me an instant game over. So I better watch out for them as soon as it gets around to that. Let's look at my guild card, because I haven't really done a street pass yet. I don't know if I'm going to go outside and walk around Haverford West to see if people do actually have street pass. That'd be really funny. People actually bought this game in Haverford West. I mean, oh yeah, right? I'm insane. Level 22 so far, so when it comes to level 22, I've unlocked plenty of new moves and union moves, especially. So let me go to custom here. So when it's level 20, if it doesn't maximum, you can get it to now, right? I got 2 skill points. I'm probably gonna waste them on something anyway. So there was this one ability that I really like. It's a union one actually. It's I think it's called Tri-Shield. It blocks you against 3 enemy attacks, but requires like at least 4 people to do. No, 3 people to do actually. So that's a very interesting technique. There's also one where you can negate an enemy attack throughout the entire turn. And I think I have like a couple of ones that allows you to decrease volt damage. So I think that's defense's job, isn't it? But I don't know. I'm going to try and see if I can upgrade my attacks, because this 1-2 punch thing, it's really cool. I'm going to level that shit up. Oh, I forgot physical attack. I think my Pugilistic has got too much attack power. He's more of a brute kind of guy. That's kind of me on a regular basis when it comes to this game, really. I always go for the brute approach, really. I also got 3 skill points here. I'll level them up later. I don't want to spend too long on this one. I'll do the customizing after. But I want to show you the kind of trick that, so I haven't really got enough shards, like copper shards, silver shards and shit. Depends on what kind of rarity your weapon is. If it's a really good weapon, then it's gonna be silver. And if it's a really, really good weapon, then that means you can recycle it to gold. Oh, let me go to focus here. Alright, so I bought like really crappy weapons that uses a lot of materials, right? So I got so much of them, so that means I can just level that up with a couple of materials, and I keep doing it, and I recycle them, I get more shards that I turn into ingot, and I keep doing it until I run out of EN. As you can see, I only got 12. I can't rest at the inn at the moment because I'm low on money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the first stratum again, because I need more materials to buy crappy weapons, and then rinse and repeat. So apart from all that, the quests in the 7th floor are kind of easy to do. I kind of did them without even noticing. But there are a couple of things in 7th F that did kind of caught me off guard. There was this one where I had to go to the monster's nest with the toxapedes and stuff, and it all surrounded me. I dealt with them no problem, because they turn blue now. That means you're at a level where you can actually fight them and not die instantly. But the giant scorpion things are going to be a pain in the ass in the next quest, because you had to get through, past them and walk up to them without them noticing you're there, which is good because they stop and then they move and they go slightly over there in one turn, and I was like, whoa. That kind of blew my mind at how fast they go. They never kind of moved that fast in the other series before, except for the dragons, I believe. The dragons are really big, and they take up like 4 tiles of space. That's pretty incredible. I need to... No. I need to update my maps. That's what I need to go to the council for. He'll probably give me a gift after that. This is what I'm going to do here. A map here. Oh, he doesn't give me a gift this time. The Angry Mole Lord, because there was a quest where I defeat all, like 12 moles, and there's an Angry Mole Lord, and one of my party members was like 1 HP. I'm like, well, shit, time to heal him before I actually die. And I think my party is immune to poison attacks now, because toxic beads are no problem now, especially when you're lower level. The poison really gets you on your mind, really. I think that's all I need to do, really, apart from go to the bar, see what the patron's up to. Because there's a guy who wants me to kill a wolf. I actually befriended it instead. There was this one quest where you need to leave and leave the corpse behind, but I chose to go there despite me losing a lot of health and losing a lot of health in other teammates. And all that was just for a parchment, which indicates an area somewhere. Yeah, I think there's an area on the 6th floor, I believe. Yeah. So if you chose to pick up the apartment with the corpse, that means you have to sacrifice your own health just to get it. So I think that only happens once, but if I manage to replay the game again and didn't do that, then I might probably not have this mark there. So, you know what, I think I've got plenty of time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find out in this vlog right now what's actually over there. I mean, it's just a couple of steps. I already traced the map at this point. So what I'm going to do, 6F, and I really like this atmosphere in the second Strabon here. I like how every single Strabon looks completely new and different, and that's what I really love about it. I can't wait till it goes up to the 6th one, and then it's going to be a real blast here, but it just feels like it's lacking something. I don't know, is it just me? It's somehow lacking something. It's like they haven't introduced like anything new yet. It feels like it's trying to return back to its roots, or what Etrian Odyssey was supposed to be. Like you just like go down the tree, or you go up a tree, or something like that. Oh god, these monsters. Don't worry, I'll just escape from them. We're going to find out together. I don't care if this vlog is going to get too long. I think there's like one stat in there where you can increase your stat and enables you to escape much better. I can't slide straight because I got like one finger and a pen in my hand, in my fingers. So these scorpions are, I'm not going to encounter them yet, but one day I will encounter them when I'm actually at a higher level. See, all of that, it looks really cool. Let's see what else this is about. You come across the Mario Martin adventurous map. You don't see anything. God damn it. Boopsy says they faintly sense some mana. Well, that's why you need detect mana, because everything would be way more easier if you just have detect mana. Saves a couple of quests of you guessing and junk. Through the dirt was thoroughly compacted. Mez physical prowess. Hey, what about my physical prowess? I'm a pugilist, for fuck's sake. You take care to dig, avoid damage, pull it out of the ground. There's no doubt in your mind that the ornate treasure contains treasure. Oh, it's a trap. Oh, shit. Do we have a mana extractor? Anybody? If the box is open before the trap is disarmed, it triggers the sound that draws monsters to it. Oh, shit. Just do this, Poopsie says, pushing several protrusions along the box's side. There we go. I got Celestial Silver. Oh, ×2. And there's a Furia coin. I wonder if that's going to be valuable in any sort of way. You put them in your bag and continue on your way. Hey, look at that! I unlocked Adventurous Log from the first Adventurous Log, and now I got more EXP. I think I'm going to jot it down here. Because usually when I get like EXP from an Adventurous Log, I usually like type in really fancy stuff like this. Trebicles. Yeah, why not? Ah, shit. Doesn't matter. I'll let that play for a minute while I do this. So you see I got like a couple of EXP. So opening enough to get to level 23 and I'll be that. The quests gives you a lot more EXP, and even the council missions give you a lot more EXP than that. It's a good thing, because the EXP in the previous games is really, really hard. Because all your EXP is divided in between each party member, so it makes it harder to level up. So you have to do a lot more grinding, etc., etc. Yeah, I think that's all right. I'll just leave it there for now. Might be a bit longer than expected. I didn't know I was expected to do it this long because of one monster battle I had to avoid. But that's one Adventurous Log. It just shows you that you can get more EXP in a variety of different ways. You can get it from defeat foes, monsters, your adventurous log, complete quests and missions. You can do anything just to get EXP. So it makes it easier to level up. But I know once I reach level 99, I have to go back down levels just to, like, you know, level up my skills and what, etc. If I do encounter a secret boss, then I won't be able to get all this adventurous log shit. It's just when you do it, like, the first time through the game. If this is your first game in the series, I was like, well, it's going to be a smooth ride for you. For me, I've done it thousands of times before, but don't start with the first one. That is really hard. Nor the third one. That one's even way harder. So, take my word for it. I know, because I have experience in these kind of things. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful third day. The fourth day will be coming up eventually once I start playing this game a bit more. So, see you later. 8th floor, I'm coming for you. Well, hello, this is now day 4 of me playing Etrian Odyssey V Beyond the Myth, with my hot on my heels with new Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Direct Reaction, and the Steam library full of updates for games that I'll probably never play. I am now playing this game, and just recently, I am at the inn right now, which means that I just got a chicken that has been following me throughout the entire stratum from, like, I've been not like certain events that involves the bloody chicken. So if you keep feeding it fish, it'll eventually follow you, and that means you get the forest hen, and that means you have it at the end. That's pretty much all there is, really. But let me show you what level I am now, to show you how far I've gotten into this game. As you can see, I'm on the 10th floor right now, which means there is also going to be a boss on the 10th floor. I know, because every single 5th floor, that the last one, it's gonna have a boss at the end, so, you know, just getting through the most of chasms. This one has more events than the last time, so I guess it's not be too bad. But I start mapping out the place, and this is really cool thing that I want to show you later on. But I want to get to something after that and see how many skill points I have, because all I've been doing is a lot of leveling up and shit, and hearing the freaking guys say, "Hey, a job well done! Hey, a job well done! Hey, a job well done!" Is it getting annoying yet? It's annoying for me now. So I think when I do that, I'll just turn the voice volume off, so that way we'll have to hear him say that one stinking voice line every single time. I've got 8 skill points, holy shit. I'm going to save all of those up, so that way I can use them all just to customize my skills. Because I think in the previous games, like, you had to spend your skill points wisely, because the maximum you can gain is 9, so the game even warns you there are only 9 skill points to maximize, so use it wisely when you level up and you don't have, like, all the skill points left. So if you max your level, or if you level up, and you still have 9 skill points, it's still going to be 9. It's like, maybe the programmers can program higher than 9. I remember why no one remembers IREM, because they can't program higher than 9. But this is Atlas we're talking about, so different fucking developer here.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you have a nice day too. Not my waifu though. Pyra is. Well, right now she is. So this is the shop I've been telling you about. And let me show you how I really got into there. Just buy crappy weapons. I've been strafing a lot of weapons actually. I just bought a couple of them. And you can see how many ingots I have. I have 12 right now. I got a couple of them from quests. But I mostly be getting them from buying crappy weapons with a lot of yen on my side, which is 7,000 right now. Holy shit. And be buying weapons and use a lot of materials and shit. So a lot more grinding in this one, so it's not too bad. You just need to have a skill to level up, which allows you to have more item drop rates every time you encounter a monster. So at least it makes grinding a little bit more easier in that. But that guy's very annoying when you're trying to stay raping up your weapons every time. So get used to that, people. I think at the bar, I still only one quest for the 10th floor, which is kind of surprising.
Which will it be?
These are, I had to get the eggs first, which I had the chickens for at the inn, so get me eggs. I already got milk and forest sweet for that one, so all I need to do is that Cyric. You need 1 bound hoof. I can get the bound hoof right, you just need to bind certain legs, right? But I did that with the giant giraffe thing. It didn't give me a bound hoof. I did it with the scorpion, didn't give me a bound hoof. I did it with one of the boars in the 10th floor, didn't give me a bound hoof. Or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. And I'm at this no flower though. I have actually encountered that, which is right around here. You just touch the petals, and it relieves you with HP and TP regained, which is also the same thing I've done on the 10th floor. Particularly when you decide to rest here, you restore all of your HP and TP fully, But that means the hamster just rucksacks into your bag and eats most of your ingredients. And I'm like, I don't even need ingredients anyway. I could just re-get them from the first strat. I mean, come on. It's not a waste of my time. But I did die twice in my fourth session. Like around here? No. Yeah, it was around here. Because there are 2 boulders. You can either take down the 2. These monsters are very hard now. But I don't think they're hard now. Because I've been higher level and shit. So, not all too bad to start with, but it really did piss me off because I had this one item I got from a monster, which you can only get by using a certain ability to get that rare item as a drop thing. So I can't get that back now because I died. So, I had to try and figure out how to do that shit again while I actually regain my own sanity. Let's go to the council real quick because I want to show you something completely different. No, I want to go show you to the gate, and I noticed this when I actually tried doing this. So when you actually go to Dragon Ways, let's say if you want to go to the 10th floor, right? You can't because there's no access to it. Well, why can't I access it, you may ask? Gamer of all gamers, the king of gamers. Well, you just go to the council hall. They might have it in the manual to explain this also, but I never actually read most of it because I pretty much know the ins and outs of this game. Go to the registry and just register the map that belongs to the previous floor. And once you've done that, go right back to the gate, and lo and behold, there you go, you got access to the 10th floor now, so, good tip from Zangorwarrior tips, right here. And I think I freaking hit my finger on the stylus. And there's one other thing I really wanted to show you, which is really fucking cool. If I can try and find it, yeah, we'll start on the 8th floor. So if I start on the 8th floor and I show you what the hell I needed to do, it's just that one thing, and I'll use the Aerodyne thread just to go back. But it's something a little bit nice that they added in it, like a couple of new things to add in the stratums themselves, but nothing outside of that. But it's just a nice little addition so you can get the monsters way ahead of time. So once I unlock that little throughway here, because these throughways aren't too bad when you try to get around them. I know I'm going to get into a battle soon, but fuck it, I could just escape it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, preemptive attack. Nope, not gonna do that. Sorry if I'm doing this. Oh wow, that's an easy escape. They never did that before. Come on, what the hell's going on with you now? So, let's go back to the map. So, there's this one rock here, right? And you can push it to get more access to the stratums. Or, the monsters push it to get an advantage on you, which I did actually fall for once. Because I lost almost all of my HP. It went down to 1. But this is really cool. You can get the job of them by doing this. Yeah! Eat that dust, shit! But one problem is that I can only get my HP down to 1. Theirs is down to like quarter to health, and I was like, what the fuck? Why are they more lenient with monsters like this? Quarter HP down, I still had to try and kick his ass. Why can't I just like, boom, instantly kill him? Get the EXP that I want. Come on, game. I mean, that's probably why you're playing on advanced mode, but the good side of all of it is, it's done for a infinite amount of time, so it gives you way more time to go around behind him and engage in a preemptive attack. So that's the one thing I like to show you, until I want to go back to Ioris by using one of the, I know I'm wasting an Aerodyne thread here, but I don't care. I got so much EN, I could just buy another one. I got so much materials anyway, and I don't really think I need it, so let's try and see if I can register most of the shit to this guy. Oh, he didn't give me a gift after that and ask me for food. He loves to ask for food. I've also disabled the autosave when you rest in the inn. I probably need to rest in the inn now, actually, because just to show you how this works. Just like in the previous games, you can like disable this autosave option when you save. Oh, there we go. Little turducken. That's what he spells for giant chicken. It spat out a fish. Drum roll, please. Yeah, you got one. Happy? Some more fish after that. Is little turducken a fisherman? Oh, he's puking up fish. I probably shouldn't have fed him too many times, but hey, I went out to get more eggs, won't I? Don't have to worry about it. Cook for dinner. I'll pass along any fish that little turducken catches. Oh. When you receive fish, when you stay at Jenna's inn after certain amounts of time pass. What's not eggs? Oh, right. I'll take back what I said. Now I unlocked another quest. Or at least I've completed the quest, because I've got eggs now. Yeah, that's one quest done. All I need to do is go to the bar. It's all happening in real time, so I don't even know about this.
Which will it be?
I know how to get the ingredients, but I didn't know I had to complete it. So when you complete the quest, you get like rewards, like EM, maybe an item once in a while, and then some EXP to wrap it all off. You've been replaced as my waifu. That's why I might say that. Delicious restaurant. Look, a lot of money. Way more money than the council guy ever gave. That's the price for being a great adventurer. I also keep seeing Conrad a lot, which I'm begging to question if I'm ever going to fight him down later on the line. Because he's like, you have helped me so far in my adventure, but now let's put your skills to the test or whatever. And he's like, oh, we fought good. Here, have a ticket or something, or a rare beetle that I just picked up from the ground.
There's
No requests yet, because I haven't gone to the third stratum. I'm looking forward to going to the third stratum. I want to see what kind of differences it has compared to the other games. I want to see how far they can go with this, and wait till I get to the 6th floor, because that's the highest point of the Yggdrasil labyrinth. It just goes in between order when you go up and you go down, and the third one you go down, 4th you go up, and the 5th you go up. So it's sort of like a sequence there, really. I'm trying to decipher hidden clues within this game, and Easter eggs as well, because I have played all of them. So that's all I have to show for you now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grind mostly, get more copper ingots, and hopefully silver ingots if I'm lucky. I don't know what the silver ingots do, but does it actually strengthen it like by 2 plus 2? And the gold ingots go by plus 3? I don't know. All I got is copper ingots for now, so I'll never know for sure unless I try it out later on through the game's hours. But I wanted to show you how much hours I've spent on this game. If I actually go to save right here. 17 hours. What I'll do is I'll save now, just save some time. 17 hours and 33 minutes. Oh wow, I can't believe I spent that much long in this game. Wait till I clock 100 hours and that final boss is gonna kick my ass. I know I'm dreading it though. I'm dreading that one day. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. The 5th day will be up as soon as I start playing this game again. And I'll see you on the other side. The 3rd stratum I'm talking about.
Really, game? Really? I've been asking this question so many times. Who the fuck translated this game? Because all it seems to be is just puns and stupid memes. And now they're infiltrating Atlas games too. I know the 3rd game, I remember it clearly because I took a screenshot of this. One character in the bar when I did the quest, and she said, "Holy jujubes," which are American candy they hand out at theaters and cinemas, and I'm like, why the fuck did she say that? Who the hell translated this shit again? And I think at the end of the credits of Etrian Odyssey V, I think it was a guy named Nich Maragos or something. But what the fuck? There you go, guys, this is what your meme has done to gaming culture. It's not a bad thing, I just saw it and I was like, giant groan. Okay. That's all I had to record for today. I'm gonna get up.
Hey, this is me playing Etrian Odyssey V on day 4, is it? Or is it day 5? I'm already like 45 or 4 days in and I can't keep track of what I'm doing with this game anymore when it comes to days. So anyway, I just want to update you on a little something here. As you can tell by my maps of the floors, I've completed the 2nd stratum. The Hippogriffin wasn't that hard to beat. You're just going to watch out for his Skywing technique, which pretty much almost damages your entire party. All you need to do is like bind his legs or arms, I think. And I think you're pretty easy sailing there. That's pretty much what I have to say. And then sometimes you have to defend, so that way it reduces your attack. And be sure to have like a vault barrier around you, because it does sometimes shoot a vault damage attack against you. But once you've got that smooth sailing down, it's not really a hard boss. It's certainly better than the Amal Golem that keeps like fusing other golems against each other. But all you need to do is just attack a body and just keep nailing at it, and that's it, you know. So yeah, the bosses are kind of easy, but what really bugs me is that the enemies are getting much more harder now in the 3rd stratum, hence why it's called the Fetid Necropolis. It's actually a really, really cool stratum to look at. So cool, all the purple and the graveyard-like feel and shit. And it has this certain day and nighttime thing when it comes to advantages of gameplay. So when it's nighttime, spooky, scary skeletons. Oh, I can't believe they did that in one quest. they rise up from the ground at night. And there are certain sunspots. If you say it's like 7 a.m., it's like 7 p.m. right now, but let's say it's 7 a.m. There are sunlight areas where you can lure them towards you, and they burn up in flames and die. And that's what the day and night cycles do to FOEs if you were to corner by them or avoid them. Which I have got stuck because I was here, got one of the ancient weapons that the council asked me to do for a quest, which is the reason why I numbered them in order for 4, 1, 2, and 3. I did those in order in terms of relic notes. And there were 2 skeletons there, and they cornered me. So I was like, fuck, I don't have an Aerodine thread, and I can't get the fuck out of here. So I have no choice but to fight the thing. I was almost dead until I used this Hygienist Bowl. I didn't actually know it means from certain death. So luckily, one of my characters dead, which happens to be my brownie, which is the medic, or what is it, the herbalist, whatever. Luckily, that helped me save myself, and I actually managed to kill the skeleton who was around orange flashes at the time. So that means it's a bit harder than other foes or FOEs in some cases. But yeah, also, I want to get back to the day and nighttime cycle thing here because you can tell that some of these are red tiles, which means they're toxic poisons and shit like that. So when you touch them, you lose at least 20 HP. But at nighttime, you can get a great advantage of this by going through most of the stratum nighttime, because I think the toxic freezes up. So that way you don't have to deal enough damage to yourself. It's not a trap anymore at nighttime. If it's daytime, then you're pretty much fucked by trying to get through here and getting the quest started, really. And this is as far as I went. This is where the exposition happened, because Lilia's Solar keeps sending me back to the council because they said, oh, it's dangerous ahead. Watch out for the monsters ahead. They're way dangerous than before. And now, if they say I'm dangerous now, I want to show you what else I've got. Master Adventurers. They call us Master Adventurers now because we defeated the Hippogriffin and we unlocked new masteries for our characters. And this is a really cool thing. You can actually name them as well regarding to your class mastery. So I named mine for my main character Hulk Smash. This one is Roanoa Femme, which is pretty much Roanoa Zora, but as a female, because she can wield different katanas at once. That means sacrificing your defense. And here we have Token Magic Git. I was gonna like Token Magic Girl, but I think Git is more fitting because that's how many characters you have. Because she uses a lot of magic, and she has a gun too, because why not? And for Tangawan, who is a buff lord, pretty much, because I have a lot of prayers that buffs yourself in certain different ways, which will be very, very useful later on. And last but not least, the botanist, Token White Mage. It's not a girl, but it's actually a guy. Token White Mage. It does actually help, but although you can actually have like 2 types of master classes you can choose, which luckily that's good because it saves me having to try and experiment with like more than like 4 different classes for mastery or some shit like that. So that's pretty cool. I think that was in Etrian Odyssey 4 as well, where you get to expand your base abilities to different abilities after that, when you reach a certain type of level. There's something more after that, because that's going to get more complicated when you get to like level 99, which I assume that's the maximum level in this game. So yeah, a bit of exposition here, which is more about the Yggdrasil Labyrinth, or why Lily and Solor came to this Yggdrasil Labyrinth to begin with, like their faking identities. And they said, do you happen to see a necromancer along your journey? If you do, let me know. And I'm like, well, I keep seeing Conrad a lot. Maybe he's disguised himself as one of the guild members to hide the fact that he's a necromancer. Like, I kind of felt this foreshadowing coming. Like, am I going to fight Conrad later down the line and he's going to turn out to be like a necromancer or something? Or is it just going to be Lilia's soul, or just, you know, deceiving us for what we truly are seeing? Because there's a lot of themes like deceiving in Etrian Odyssey. Like, we see the characters, we see adventurers and members of guilds. So we get along, and then later on, hold on, the Yggdrasil Lab is of serious business. Now let's fight, you know. There's a lot of deceiving themes like that. Like in Etrian Odyssey 3, I know this is spoiler territory, but just go with it. The queen of the town turns out to be a monster protector of the labyrinth. Turns out to be a monster. I think she sacrificed her living to become a monster, I think. I think I might have gotten that wrong, but as far as I can remember it, really. Couple of things that really peeved me in one of the quests. As you did see in my video this morning while I was still in bed playing this game. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy. Just go with it. And there was one quest that says, spooky, scary skeletons. And I was like, oh, really? And there was a quest on top of that says, may I have some ore? And I'm like, Oliver reference. Very funny game. Very funny. I'm still trying to guess who's translated this game because you can't look at the credits in the main menu like most other games. You gotta complete it, and then the satisfactory is to read text and the epilogue and to get a secret dungeon out of the way. And there's another really cool experience thing in one of the other stratums where bats just fly at you and shit. And I think it's around, no, it's not around here. I think it's on the 11th floor. And guess what the adventurer's log thing is called? It's called Bat Out of Hell. You get it? Bat Out of Hell because bats and, it looks like hell in the graveyard because of skeletons, bones and thing. I don't get it. I think that's pretty much what I have to say on this matter. Just a couple of exemplary things like when you get harder up through the stratums and labyrinth and shit, you're going to get a lot more EN, which means you're going to buy a lot more weapons, and you keep hearing, pleasure doing business with you, pleasure doing business with you, all that crap. So what I've been doing is that most of the time I've been grinding because the monsters in the third stratum are really hard now, especially with the skeleton archers and the gelatinous things. Those are really hard. So I'm just going to go back down and grind pretty much the majority of the game until I reach that certain level where I can actually fight FOEs in the third stratum. And I can't wait for the new battle music, which usually comes around the fourth stratum. But in Etrian Odyssey V, the new battle music comes around the third stratum, which is pretty odd, to say the least. But hey, I guess what? I guess I know what they're going for there. But when it comes to straightening these, I straighten them a lot. I got 10 copper ingots, and I got a couple of other shards. Depends on what kind of weapon you have. So I can't wait to get a silver ingot. I want to see what that does. I think it does it by +2, but don't quote me on that. That's just me trying to guess out of my fucking ass here.
So soon?
I'm trying to think, oh, maybe the council wants to share something with me, like some more food, because he was saying to me, keep this a secret about the ancient things. And there was one quest that is really, really easy. It's more about observation skills, which is a good thing I noted it down. There's one quest, you get 7,000 EN for it, right? And then he says, oh, find me the tombstone of that ancient adventurer that saved us a long time ago. And I'm like, well, that's easy. I draw that down here. Sorry if I'm shaking. My left hand is more wobbly than my right hand. So I'm going to hold it on my right hand from now on. So like I said, this place is where the monument is. And there you go. Quest done. 7,000 EN. So, that's a good bargain. Good bargain for this guy over here. And sometime later, he'll just give you lots of desserts and abilities. No, not say abilities, but he'll get you different ingredients and pouches that allows you to make certain food in the labyrinth. That's pretty much what his thing is when you go to the council. Or when you get like certain new fish, wheat, and there's new mandarin potatoes in this area now, and skeleton fish. Who knew you could like catch skeleton fish with bait like that? That's kind of weird. So the red tiles are here now, right? I gotta hold them in my right hand for a minute, so excuse a little bit of stuttering here and there. So I had to make more creative when it comes to red tiles, because red tiles also means traps. Oh, God, my left hand is wobbly today. So the red tiles are also traps now, just oxygen themes. So I gotta get a bit more creative when it comes to coloring tiles now, because especially when it's like supposed to be a trap. I used to put the red tiles as enemy movements and shit, but I'm gonna try and see where the enemy movements are going. I'm like, I can use my brain for that instead of jotting the color down of where they're going or where they're gonna be, because they'll change any time and they'll completely not be determined the way they're going through the red tiles. So I'll just go back to the red tiles being used for like toxic traps. Oh, by the way, they say things. They say things while you're still in that place, which is really cool. I don't think they ever done that in other Etrian Odyssey games before, but having them speak while you're still there, just to fill in the gaps between music and shit, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And you could also have walls. Oh, this is something I didn't know, right? I thought these were, hold on, let me get out here. I thought these are ghosts, right? These things. I thought it just means ghost FOEs and shit. But actually, they're statues you knock over in the first stratum to unlock a door that leads you to different areas in the floors of the first stratum. And I'm like, boy, why didn't I figure that before? I'm so stupid. But I think that's all I got for the matter. I just need to tweak the map a little bit, because as you can see, we're really getting far into this labyrinth in some way. The Hippogriffin, again, not a bad boss. It's better than the Emerald Golem, which is a bit like, it's just fusing together and shit. But I hope to see you more on, is it day 4? I think it's day 5 of me playing Etrian Odyssey V. So see you all then, and hopefully I'll get to the third boss the sooner I get through this third stratum full of hard monsters. See you later. Alright everyone, hello, welcome to me playing Etrian Odyssey V Beyond the Myth. Now on day 6 now, I believe, and right here, I'm about to finish off the Undead King, and he's lower health right here. He's not really a bad boss. This is my first try trying to defeat him, and all you gotta do is defeat his enemies and then watch out for his attacks, which luckily I have a necromancer named Lily by my side, so she can summon a bunch of wraiths and use them as protection and sacrifice tools, so that way your party doesn't take a lot of help away from the boss. So here I am, and watch me try to defeat this guy. Here we go. Oh, okay, that didn't take long. I actually use one of the items that gets me double experience points. So now I got 1,200,000 EXP from that, and an item which hopefully can get me a better weapon or armor later down the line. So hey, not a bad boss. I wouldn't be like, yes, I finally done it after months of trying, but nah, I just defeated him like first try. So not a bad boss. I did a bit of grinding, defeating enemies and FOEs before, and the victory music is still playing, which is kind of nice. Can't wait to see what the fourth stratum is like, but first, we'll have a stratum with Aeon slowly begins to tip forward. Before the creature's body hits the ground, it vanishes as if only an illusion. And that's the Ring of Undying. The Undying Ring that these guys are really after. Because it's like belongs to one of their teammates who turned to like the Lich King or something. Lily buries her face in her hands and falls to her knees, sobbing with happiness. You pick up the ring and hand it to her. As you do, she wipes her tears away. Sorry about that, just hit me all of a sudden. Yay! Now so Lord of Tsundere can be happy for once in a while. Just wish I could have had the Undead King in case I placed my blade. Nah, I have more experience than you, so you're just off fitting monsters behind you. Let's go back to the city and get some rest. The Harbinger looks over to you. She shows a mischievous smile instead of a usual taunting smirk. Now she's open. Thanks for everything! Yeah, hey, no problem, I got more experience points. Thanks! You can now report to the council on the matter, if you're inclined. So the fourth stratum is just ahead, as you can plainly see. But I'm not going to do what the game is. I'm not going to go against the game. I'm going to go back and really rest my ass off. Luckily, I got the last Aradite thread I can use in my item inventory, so I can buy like 2 more. So once I keep going through the stratum, I usually buy like at least 2 more, like this. So that way, I don't have to worry about it, and then I can actually sell off this new boss item. King's Rod. Well, that's probably an item that I will never ever use, because I don't have the kind of party member for that occasion. And I know, like, a Necromancer, I think later on through the game, I will eventually have to rely on a Necromancer, because she has, like, wraiths that definitely take a lot of damage, so that way your party's protected. So I'm going to use that a lot during the final boss, I believe. But if not, I actually tried. I think the method does actually work out on itself. And there's one time I actually woke up in the evening, like around 7 p.m. And then she said, "Oh hey, good morning, how are you?" And I'm like, what, 7 o'clock in the evening? What's wrong with you? Anyway, the third stratum is done. I can't wait to see what the fourth stratum actually holds for me. As I done all the quests here, and there's one reference in one event that says, "That'll do, pig." And I'm like, that's a Babe reference, I get it, huh? Fucking Americans. Getting all your references in the bind. Anyway, let's go see what the person has to say, because I had to report this request, the mission, to help find missing guild members, Solar and Lily, because they were missing in the first stratum, and now I found them. There you go. The whole town was looking for you. I told Lily and Solar make it safely. Yes. In my first try, it wasn't really that hard, really. I didn't even level customize my master skills or whatever. I just kind of did it, you know? Experience! Loads of money! That's probably a lot of money that I will get from grinding in the other stratums. Look at all that experience points! That's more experience points than the other experience points I got through during the boss fight. Now I reached the end of the first stratum. There's still so much we don't know about the labyrinth. You found no stairs leading farther up. Wait, I thought there were. What? Maybe it's an illusion behind a wall. Once you rest up, will you continue to investigate the third stratum? So I really had to find this secret wall somewhere. Yeah, I already registered that map to him, and now I've done that report. There you go. And that's the Royal Death Mask done. Now all we need to do, It's what I'm going to save for the moment, and then we are going to try and find the secret way through the fourth stratum, because apparently it's sort of a secret path, which I have to find by pressing A right here, and then trying to find the fourth stratum in there. So hopefully, we could both experience this before the vlog can be over, because I really want to see what the new stratum is like. I hope it'll be like the first one, where it's like, I'm trying to remember what the fourth one. It was like sand, and the sand just leads you in different directions, and that was a weird place. Now the second stratum is more like a sandy canyon reach-like thing, which sort of the fourth stratum in the first Etrian Odyssey was sort of like that. It's a good thing I saved though, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport myself to the 15th floor, so it saves me having to go from the 11th floor all the way up to the 15th. That's kind of what I like about here. It's just checkpoints that doesn't have to make you like go that far. So this is how I drew the map. I needed to kind of like brush it up a bit, because you can see the screen squares and whatever. And I know I've gone through it in the morning, which means you take damage. But these red tiles don't do that when you're at night. But I kind of wanted to get straight into the thing, because I don't want to like skip a whole day. Like go from even and then just go from one even to another, and then that's just not very good. So what I'm going to do, I'll trace it all out later. And I kind of want to show you what else we have here. So I'll check each wall to find it. Because usually it's behind the wall. Sort of like that. Oh, wait a minute. I need my pen. So there's like a wall here, right? Now usually what I do is that I usually put that there. And when I keep going, I'll put that there. And I etc, etc. So, you know, just try and do it as it may. It's quite a really big boss room this is. I mean, it's just for one undead king, which looks very intimidating, very large and scary in design, but I like beat him in one go, which is kind of strange. It's usually behind a wall, it is. I'm like searching all the corners of it, unless there's something I'm missing. Oh, another wall. Something I want to do that. Another wall. See, this is tough work being a cartographer in the stratum. Oh, what are these areas? Oh, that's the sunlight where you get to expose the skeleton's weak points. So don't worry about that, especially when you're in the morning or whatever. So it's not around the walls anywhere. So what am I missing? And I'm back to where I came. Shit. So what else am I missing? Oh, I'm missing these areas, aren't I? And there's a bit tree there, which means I usually put a wall around it, but you can draw lines like that around it. But sometimes I don't really prefer doing that. That's kind of built as a wall, so I know that I can't even traverse through that. But maybe it's behind that tree. Maybe the tree itself is actually its own stairs or whatever. Yeah, like those. It's gonna be hard to find. So that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. I'll just go through the tiles that I haven't done yet. Like that. Until someone says like, and usually there's a button prompt that just says something. It'll take some time. Trust me on this one. I'm getting there. Usually around here? Nope. I'm getting there. Nope. Not here. Okay. Or maybe it's that question mark over there. Well, be right back. Alright, sorry about that. A little bit of edit there. Back to my phone technology. We're at the question mark place that hopefully reveals a new path to the fourth stratum. So here we go. Continue for this path. Maybe there's a secret passageway. Ooh. I wonder what that might be. When you slowly push against the cracks, the wall crumbles and reveals a small hole. You wind up to one person at a time. Continue. Yes. Passing through an unknown area spreads out before you. Cool. With high hopes in all your hearts, you take a step to the unknown. So now I'm gonna have to change that into. Nope. Didn't need to play that video. So, sorry if I'm dilly-dallying here. Now I need to change that to this. So now, once you put that there, it confirms that it actually is a hidden traversable passageway, which actually changes colors when you actually unlock this path. So I'll trace all this later on. So it's just little odd things. And look! There's the upstairs to the next stratum. Alright, I'm looking forward to this. So I can put that there. Let's see what the rest of the area is like before I head off. Yep, just death. I don't mind if I get hit or anything. At least it's worth it. And here. Alright, good. Nothing really much to say here. Whoops, I kind of messed that one up, excuse me. There we go. Now we're into the fourth stratum now. Can't wait to see what it looks like. I'll be telling you about the intros for each stratum, so let's see what this one is like. I'm going to turn the volume up and shut up.
One look will take your breath away. A cavern of shimmering crystal. Those who dream of a fast, easy fortune cannot help but to journey here, called by a promise of riches for cheap. However, when they dig too quickly, too deeply, bewitched by the sparkling light, they all soon vanish, one by one, lost in the caves of crystal. Just as every beautiful rose has thorns, there is no treasure without danger. Dangerous beauty is the true prize here. The fourth stratum, lucent hollows.
Here I am. Took me 6 days to get here, but now I'm in the full stratum. So it's pretty much like one of those crystal caves in Pokemon. And this is what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I've been for a crystal cave stratum before, but that's just probably what I'm actually getting along with this. Immersed in a crystalline labyrinth littered with shining ores. You can see valuable and rare ores among the shining crystals. Time to explore it! And I will explore it in my own time, but I don't want to like give you much mystery here, but this looks really cool. It's just ores like this, and this is what the downstairs looks like. And usually in the fourth stratum, new battle music plays, but in Etrian Odyssey V, it usually plays around the third stratum, which is kind of odd, but, well, just breaking the norm here. So I can't wait to traverse this new stratum. I'm actually looking really forward to that, and the music is kind of chilling, ethereal, but mysterious at the same time. And I don't want to, hold my breath or anything and see what the fifth stratum is like. This boss might be like some giant crystal zombie monster kind of thing. What's the giant crystal humanoid thing? Which might be harder than the third stratum, but I'll get it in one go. The Undead King got me in one go. But, I guess this boss would be a little bit more harder than the bosses before it. So, that's day 6, guys. It might be a bit longer, but I wanted to show you what entering a new stratum in this game is like compared to the other games. This one just has an intro in it, and, just really delivers you up on a mysterious atmosphere of each stratum, which I really, really like in this edition of the game. I'll see you in day 7, everybody, and I'll be spanning a whole week of me playing this one game that I really love. Well, not love yet, because I haven't played the whole thing yet. I ain't no game journalist. Oh, the music's swelling, I better stop. See you guys. Well, hello there, everybody. Now, it is day 7 of me playing Etrian Odyssey V, Beyond the Myth. And as you can tell, I'm a bit forward through the 4th stratum. These crystals teleport you to each area of the map, which is kind of like in other Etrian Odyssey games where if you touch like something or you land on something, it directs you to another point in the map. So it's going to get a bit confusing for me to follow it through, and since Conrad over here is quite lost. He's like, oh, our team is split up because of these blasted crystals. So that's why I decided to put an arrow in front of it, because that's the way you stand on it. You usually stand here, and then it just directs you over there, and so forth per se. It's going to get a bit complicated, confusing in the stratum anyway, so I decided to put some arrows in there to make it more easy for me. Monsters here, because they're a bit harder than once ever, and as you can tell by the exclamation marks, these are new quests that I unlocked. And they also have a new mission, which is pretty much track down a mysterious girl and defeat a crystal dragon. I wasn't really close in predicting. I said, oh, it's going to be a crystal zombie monster or whatever. Nah, it's a crystal dragon, like the Nova Crystallis or something. They're going to call it the Nova Crystallis or something, because it's usually the staple in RPG where you name it after Nova or whatever. The dragon's going to have complicated Latinized names or whatever. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I had to figure out everything because I've been playing this game so much. It's hard to keep up with the details anymore. I have a heavy axe, which gets me through the large crystals to break, but it does attract FOEs nearby. And the Master Key, one of the most important key items in Etrian Odyssey series. Because that means you get to unlock these type of doors. I'll show you an example here. There. I usually have like a note on here, that says key needed, which I know is a key, because it says right here, you can pick it up in the 4th stratum. Although I can't remember where. I have to try and remember now, because it's in one of those treasure boxes. No. I'm gonna try and learn myself. I think it's on the 18th stratum. Nope. I'm still trying to find it. Oh, bear with me, guys. Nah, I don't need to show you. But it's a master key that allows you to go through different points in the stratum, but they do have harder enemies there, so keep a watch out for those. You're just gonna be very close on your toe, and these enemies will eat your shit. And they'll definitely kick your ass too. Especially around here, because these monkeys, no matter how fast you go for them, they will tip the rocks over before you get a chance to go for the other part of the floor. So I'm going to try and see if I can actually unlock an item when it comes to the right materials that stops FOEs in their tracks, because I can tell in other games there's like an ability which I don't have yet, or an item which I don't possess yet, that allows you to halt FOEs in their tracks, so that way you can progress through the part of the floor. So I haven't got that one yet, but hopefully when the time comes, I'll get a certain class, and maybe I'll recruit a necromancer in my party. I don't know. Lily seems pretty cool. I would like to have those rays protect me, like the farmlings in Etrian Odyssey V protect me with the animals and shit. Oh, they're called wildlings. They're called wildlings. That's the class they have. Took me a little while to remember there. It's a good thing I record vlogs so I can keep up with myself. I think I have one of these Book of Magic. Oh, actually, there's another old thing. It's called an old book. Rags from its cover and the inside pages. Well, that's something I know is going to come important later on. It might unlock a new class, or it might unlock the 6th stratum, I don't know. But it seems pretty interesting. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I got some things to customize, and I still need to trace this all grey in some areas, but I had to get through it quickly as possible because I had practice before I wanted to finish this whole floor, because I didn't want to start the thing over again. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. The explosive squirrels and the other monsters that are only accessed through these secret doors, they're very hard. They're very hard. As you can tell, in the 2nd floor... Oh, it's the 3rd floor, actually. Or was it... Yeah, that one. It gets a little bit puzzling, because you see all of these things I've jotted in? Those are the squares that you had to access these switches to. And speaking of the switches, I kind of fucked up saying, like, these are actually... these things. I know those aren't ghosts, that's clear. There's just statues that you turn around, right? I confused them for that, because I thought those are the statues you knock over. No, those are the statues you knock over. And these are just the statues, you know. I pretty much messed up on that bit. So I kind of wanted to revert them back to the way they were. So, like, for example, it's not that. Actually, it's now this. So, you know, pretty much remaking my fuck up there. It's bad enough for me to try and keep tabs of this game. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing in it. But if I didn't know what the hell I was doing, I wouldn't have gotten this far into the game. The 18th floor on the 4th stratum. I'm looking forward to the boss though. If it's a crystal dragon, I'm going to try and work my way out my defense, because I know it's going to be attacking with giant enemy attacks, spray attacks, or, you know, super attacks. It's going to really get my ass handed to me. I got to prepare for that one. Nothing really much to say, apart from a couple of quests that I need to do, hence the exclamation marks on the floors. So it's pretty much these ones, especially the sparkle and shine one. I want to get that kind of amount, because I only have 3 items so far. You can get up to a maximum of 5 in this one, so I want to get a maximum of 5. So I can complete that quest. You can just report it when you feel like you're ready, but no, I want to get all 5, because 5 is the magic number. And there's one mission that I mentioned before. Mysterious girl. There you go. Met in a labyrinth. There's a crystal dragon lurking. I'm gonna watch out for that dragon. Find it and eliminate it. And then it'll probably give me some more exposition about the stratum. Nah. The 5th stratum will have more exposition when I defeat the final bosses, saying, "Oh, what you are doing is wrong. You have to keep your soul alive. It's the life source of this planet." Or, you know, or some cliche RPG thing. I don't know what have you. I'm gonna check the bar real quick and see what the patrons have to say. There's always this one guy who's like, "Hey, I got you nice information about these monsters. You want to know what they are?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got the analyze skill. I don't need your help." I want to see what this guy has to say, because he's polishing keys. Oh my god, there's a bunch of rusted tools. I need a special key. Gee, I wonder what that key might be.
You got either a crystal sound goes. Yep, pretty much. Whoa! I'd never seen that before.
Be careful out there.
Day 7 not very interactive. It's just me getting the master key and retraversing my way through the stratum, getting a bunch of items from other stratums, defeating previous foes, and you know what have you, just to level up and shit. That reminds me, I need to check out my points on how much I need. I got 4? Oh, that's plenty of skill points to level up most of my class members. I still got plenty of things left over. Let's hope I don't reach like the maximum level of Lighted 9 as soon as I run out of skill points. Because I know there might be skills that I haven't mastered yet, and they might be vitally important by the end of the game. And I don't know if I'm going to do a completionist route, like get all 100% items, all 100% monsters, all 100% maps or whatever. But we'll have to wait and see what the time comes. As for me, I'm Zangorwarrior. This is day 7. I'll see you all in day 8 when I actually get around to it. And I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.
Oh my god, EA is such the worst company ever. Their games suck, and I hate their loot crates and microtransactions. Fuck you, EA. Fuck you, Star Wars Battle 1 too. I'm still gonna pay for this game, $80, because I love this game, but I'm never buying any more of their games or their practices. Looking forward to Battlefront 3 though. Anyway, that's probably another thing for another time. That's just the news happening at the moment, because EA's downvoted on Reddit or something, and I'm like, why am I not surprised? This is a thing since like the dawn of EA or whatever, because they've been shutting down studios left and right, you know, doing practices like loot crates and microtransactions. Why is everyone surprised by this? I mean, honestly, it's been a thing. I caught on to it. I mean, come on, why is everyone else surprised? Anyway, that's not my thing to say. This is Etrian Odyssey V Beyond the Myth, and I think I am on day 8. And right here, I am fighting the Crystal Dragon. This is what he looks like. He looks really fucking cool. Laser arms. He definitely looks like the 7th Dragon, the VFD. And I've actually played that game, which the music composer actually did the music for, and it kind of reminds me of this game and the other Etrian Odyssey games. If you haven't played 7th Dragon Code VFD yet, I really suggest you try it out. It's on the 3DS. And this dragon kind of reminds me of other dragons I faced in 7th Dragon Code VFD. I know, ridiculous name for a game, but you gotta go with what its cool factor is. It's quite hard though, especially when you download the DLC for it. It gets even harder later on. So anyway, hopefully I can finish this monster off once and for all. This is my first try doing it, and if I don't win, then that means, oh well, back to the drawing board, I suppose. So let's do it. I've got my skills intact, so let's go ahead and beat this fucker. He's at low health now, so let's see if I can actually do it or not. The reason I put up the magic shield is that it shoots lasers that inflicts ice damage sometimes, depending on what mode it's in. Ah, shit. I really hit that attack too, so don't worry. I got these intact now, so hopefully I got a little bit of damage down, so hopefully I use Thunder Fist. No, he's not even down to lower health yet, what the fuck? Alright, no worries. Switch up my reference real quick. Yeah, his defense is down, which is the reason why it's armor pierce. So hopefully, I can click at the magic shield now. But I can't refresh these guys because they're asleep. And I can't use the magic. Wait, can I use magic? Oh yeah, he has changed his mode. So I can definitely use the magic. Focus chance. I'll definitely use fireball. Or, maybe explosion. If I use it on all enemies, there's going to be a waste of TP. It might do the same damage, but let's try it. Oh, so close. Okay, I got my Union now. I forgot I had my Union actually. I thought I actually used it. Let's hope this works out. I'm gonna try the same attack again, which is let's try Thunder Fist. He's lower health now, so you know what? I'm gonna own his fucking ass. Focus chance. Alright, let's do this, boys. Let's wreck this shit. Oh yeah! First try. First try on this boss. I thought the enemies are actually tougher in this 4th stratum, and the boss is not that hard. So I guess you buy the red impactful squares. It launches what the game calls warning shots, which are these crystals that have these attack radiuses. And if you get hit by them, prepare to lose a lot of HP, which is like down to half or whatever. But it's not a lot. Which I actually got a jump on the dragon, which thankfully I used the heavenly gift again, which got me at least double EXP. And I know it's going to be a repeat pattern here, because I go to the council, it's going to give me more EXP than just the one I have. 2,400,000, 4,000. So anyway, let's see how the story unfolds, and hopefully I get to see the new stratum. There are like 3 modes. I think it's 2 modes of the Crystal Dragon, and once he switches modes, you have to analyze him again, which is not a bad thing because usually it's like 1 union point or whatever. But hey, I killed the Crystal Dragon. You're stunned by Pussy's Guild's triumphant victory over such a perilous, powerful creature. Wait, I am? I thought I was already awesome. Your guildmates shout in joy, praising each other. Your celebrations are interrupted by, oh, mysterious girl. She's a ghost. You will find a giant crystal pillar upon open the gate to reach Yggdrasil's summit. We've been waiting for someone to reach the summit for a very long time. Yeah, she's a figment of my imagination, apparently. I think I should go back and report to Remus. I got 1 Eridian thread. Oh, and I actually went to the storage thing in the inn, which is the reason why I have all these health items, because I know I was going to lose a lot of HP and a lot of TP, so I felt it kind of was best to prepare myself for the upcoming occasion, which is the reason why I have 4 heavenly gifts. I usually have 5, but I used 1 for the boss fight. And the formaldehyde, which is, you know, pretty easy if you can't really have the abilities to bind him or blind him, whatever, to get certain rare materials, so this comes in handy. Hopefully I can unlock it later on down the line, and also this 1 item I have as well. So, lucky for me, I can actually go back using the Eridian thread, and this is what the stratum looks like. All these confusing crystals. These crystals are going to be a pain in the ass if you're trying to remember where you are. So, like I said before, put arrows down there so you won't have trouble wherever you're going, and also these monsters are a pain in the ass because you have to break the crystals, which lures the monster to you, and also you can lure the monsters through the crystals, so they get confused where the fuck they are, and you just laugh at their misery. Anyway, let's go back. I'm just done dilly-dallying for a while. Nothing really changes back at the city of 7 Hills, apart from this, I usually have this quest where Mia and Thaddeus or something are trying to get married, and their father's like, no, you shouldn't marry a barbarian. Their father's a racist, by the way. So I had to do another quest where he goes to the first stratum, knocks himself out, and I had to save his ass. So that's 1 sub-quest that I won't actually have to worry about. Anyway, let's report this quest that I mentioned yesterday. Da-da-da-da. Complete. Oh, I'm getting so far in this game now, and it's getting really longer than it is. It's gone over like 30 hours long, so...
You even managed to defeat it?
Well, no shit. First try. Can you believe it?
You've exceeded my expectations. I honestly don't know what you'll face next in the labyrinth.
I don't think they're prepared to say my name yet. You know, just give it time, Ramus. Give it time.
The truths that await you about this girl, about Yggdrasil itself, remain a mystery. Just know that both the council and I fully support you.
Maybe she's like a catalyst for the Yggdrasil. Like if you kill her, Yggdrasil labyrinth, dead.
We recognize what a great accomplishment you've made slaying the Crystal Dragon.
Yes, even we do. 40,000 yen. That's a lot of money. And there's also just 1 weapon that costs like 200,000 yen. And that's unlocked when you're in the 4th stratum. I don't really have that kind of money yet, but if I keep grinding in previous stratums, I'm sure to get the weapon that'll probably become useless later on. And look at that. I feel like I've been for that kind of shit before. Oh well, I haven't leveled up yet, so well.
Many have speculated on what awaits us at Yggdrasil Summit. Countless have braved the labyrinth to solve this mystery. All of them failed. Perhaps you will.
What about Conrad?
So many failed. I believe in you.
Well,
What would you like to do?
what about Conrad? I know I'm going to keep bumping to him in the 5th stratum, so don't say it's like many have failed to traverse the Yggdrasil labyrinth, and I'm like, well, it's like 1 or 2 guilds that managed to get as far because of me. So let's just go back here and rest in the inn and put all the stuff I have saved back into the storage. And yeah, I'm going to get used to them talking because, oh well, I don't know why I actually didn't turn the voice dialogue off, but I'm going to put those back here except the nectar. Because if my botanist were to die, then you know, I can actually at least rely on those things. There we go. All back there. Saving for the next boss I get to fight. Oh yes, take care of your rabbit ears. I wonder what kind of animal I would actually take care of next. Do I tell him about this?
Check out my new wares.
Blue Moon Bow. Alright. I want to see what kind of damage Blue Moon Bow does. It might be a really cool fucking weapon. I'm going to see which one it is. Yeah, it's either one of the Buff Lord or the Botanist. Let's see. Oh, doesn't do that much damage. Oh well. I mean, if I level it up, sure, but I'll save it for the time being. Usually I save weapons and armors because I don't want to waste money too soon. That's probably the reason why I'm doing anyway. Oh, shit, forgot. They always get disappointed when you, like, visit and then leave without doing anything. So that's kind of fun. Zurich's like, what? You're not gonna buy anything? Aw, my money is sad. Anyway, let's save for a bit before I actually do anything else. I'm trying to sort of get myself prepared, because usually I save a lot, because I know easily dying in the full stratum will literally fuck me over. Also, listen to that lovely saving music. You hear that more a lot, because the saving is a bit longer in this one. But in the first Etrian Odyssey, it's like, it just goes by too fast, because the saving is like instant, so you don't get a chance to hear it. Anyway, let's go back up to the 20th floor. It's going to be a bit hard to get around this, because the fourth stratum is full of confusing passageways. And there are passageways where you don't have a choice to go back, so you're going to make that do with what you may. I haven't really finished color paletting the whole floor yet. It's just some areas that I might need to get through. And hopefully there'll be a door up here. And I'm going to get into a battle soon. Yeah, see? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to escape. Save you the embarrassment. Oh, God damn it. I had to do this. It's not too bad when you're laying it down, but when you have like a stylus pen on you, so it's not too bad. I kind of want to see what the fifth stratum is going to be like. It's going to be like more crystal, or it's going to be something really mysterious. And what I like is that when you look at floors you want to start on, it just scrolls up the tree and shows you more revealing layers of the Yggdrasil labyrinth in the exterior, which is kind of cool. Really kind of cool. I want to show you something else that really is fucking annoying me. I mean, these monsters are fine. The cockerels, the turkeys are fine, and the what are they called? Furian reptoids or whatever. I mean, they're fine. It's just gonna bind their arms and that'll be it. The trick is to bind their arms, so I wanted to show you something else, because these are a fucking pain in the ass if I can find them. These fucking things. They are the worst enemies in this game so far. I mean, look at these things. You have to bind them by the heads, that way you don't rate. They have two, like, free security levels. If it's at 1, it changes into, like, easy monster to kill. If it's level 2, medium hard monster to kill, you just bind his arms. And if it's level 3, it's a foe. Like, a worm. It's a worm that has 2,000 HP, so you're literally fucked and you have to escape. But if you're, like, high level, this thing won't be a problem. It's just very annoying fucking thing. I really hate that enemy. Anyway, mini rant over. I'm gonna continue on the labyrinth now. And find that stinking door. I'll traverse all this later on. There is luckily an instant escape out of this boss, actually. So now, not too bad. Let's go try and find that floor. Well,
I see something.
that isn't too far. I gotta get out my pen because I gotta try and trace this in. I'll do it later on. I just want to show you the next stratum because I'm really looking forward to this. That's the exciting part of it. As you do, you notice something off. Embedded in the center is a metallic door. There's no way to know what lies ahead, but if you want to reach Yggdrasil's summit, the door is the only way forward. Well, there you go. Like that in Etrian Odyssey too, it has floating elevators now instead of stairs. Damn, it looks so cool. It's like a pillar of light. Holy shit. So what's the big plot twist in this one? Like science is a part of all this? Technology? I assume it's technology taking over nature.
In the beginning, there was nothing. But when I arrived, I planted a seed, and then there was life. What if I told you the world you know, with its natural wildlife and greenery, was all born here, from one small grove? Would those on the ground believe me? Many would call it a fable, but I hope that you listen. After all, you are legends yourselves. You have seen and done the impossible. You alone shall learn the truth. The fifth stratum, untamed garden.
Yeah, pretty much it. A garden born on the moon. So it's kind of, yeah, sort of science is the technology taking over nature, technology which gives birth to nature and which gives it to the land before you. So all born from this labyrinth. So it's kind of like a familiar plot to, what was that, anime I saw where there's science and it created a new world after the old one. You guys know what I mean. I can't really remember the name of it, but this looks really cool. It's very like Horizon Zero Dawn, but I know it's a big, bold statement to claim, right? But this looks really cool, to be honest. All this greenery. I won't say Sword Art Online. I'm just stretching it. Has anyone seen that anime video, like Shelter? It's kind of like that. And you can also see the moon. I assume the moon is the sixth stratum. Like I fight monsters on the moon. That'd be really cool. Upon notice a seemingly artificial ceiling, an oddly chilling thought crossed his mind. Perhaps the entire labyrinth was constructed by science. Who could have created it? Probably a scientist named Dr. Evil. Or Dr. Yggdrasil. That's probably the name I'm going for here.
I thank you all for challenging Yggdrasil.
You're a machine, are you?
For coming so far against the odds.
She's an AI, isn't she?
I want you to reach the summit.
Like the ones in Etrian Odyssey V, where they're like an AI race.
Wish be granted.
And they're born under the sea or whatever. So that's kind of the whole plot of Etrian Odyssey V. You still have very far to travel. Return to the city and rest. Well, I'm not going to actually explore all this? Just give me a chance, man. Well, it's right there. I don't want to return to that. Alright, fine. I'll return to it. I kind of made a stupid choice. I already rested, though, so I don't know why this game is actually giving me that choice. But oh well. One thing to do now is to register my map to Ramos. And then that'll be it. I get a new reward for every single stratum I complete. More money! I can't wait to waste all of that! I kind of want to see reports on the Crystal Dragon, because I want to show you something very interesting about it. Like, it has 2 modes and shit. And I want to show you, for any people who are new to the Etrian Odyssey series, how to fight against this thing, if they're interested. I can't really find a rare item, but you gotta watch out for his lasers. I usually use Magic Shield when it changes its mode. And it adds resistance to magic attacks when it's in this particular mode. When it's vulnerable, it's in that mode. So it's sort of like a Final Fantasy 8 transformation mode or something. If it switches modes, you gotta like change your attack patterns or something. Which I'm usually aware of when it comes to RPGs. Modes are a thing. Let's just hope it doesn't continue in another form like Etrian Odyssey Untold 2, where as the Earth Child, in the second original, it didn't have 2 forms, but in Untold 2, it has 2 forms, I believe. Like, 1 is just on the ground, and 2 is, like, higher up. And I'm like, shit, that just makes the game even harder, in my opinion. But I haven't played Untold 2. I think I got the first Untold, but I haven't played that yet. Well, I might get around to it. But Crystal Dragon is alright. Underking, pretty easy as hell once you know what you're doing. But, oh god, that fucking Cicada, though. I really hate that Cicada. It's my deadliest enemy now every time. But luckily I won't have to face it. Because the 4th stratum is done, cartographied, it's mapped out. I don't have to worry about this enemy anymore unless I have to grind for shit and get a rare material I need. So, this is a very long vlog. I'm very sorry about that. But if you do actually follow what I said, I'll award you a medal. I will award you a medal. So that's day 8. This is going to be a long stratum for me. It's already gotten harder after this fucking Cicada, but it'll get longer than that. So, see you in day 9, guys. Hope how this whole plot unfolds really is the one I'm predicting. Hey! Final Fantasy reference, anyone? In an Etrian Odyssey game? I know, I thought I'd do it myself. Just going to do a quick vlog in this one. I know I've done a lot of shit today, but you know, I just kind of want to get these quests out of the way. Because I've done them in a row, and I've done traversing the first part of the stratum. No, that's the wrong one. It's this one. I've done all of that, and I've got the 22nd floor and unlocked like new quests. So I want to show you how I've done all the quests in a row, because I've pretty much done them all anyway, without even realizing it. It's just sad. An acorn that is hard as iron. My wife came up with that idea. Bring me an iron hard acorn shell. I do have a hard iron acorn shell. Yeah, I do. Left your reward with a marina. Alright, cool. Whoops, kind of nudged the foot a bit. Those are all the quests I've done for these 2 floors now.
Which will it be?
See, I've already done them. And I didn't even realize it. Alright, let's report them all in. And I'll see you all later.
Thank you.
Alright, day 9. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but you're gonna have your freaking minds blow when I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen next. It's the final boss! Oh no, look how evil he is, like how he's blurred out. So, I'm at the end now. It's very daytime out there, so you can hardly see the screen very well. It's good when it's at nighttime. So here it is, the Eternal Tyrant. Now, big backstory from him. He is the guy before the age of mankind. So pretty much he was before there. Then Yggdrasil was born, and then he was trapped inside it. It's pretty much my summary of it, but the game goes into more detail than that. So what I'm going to do is I want to finish him off because he has this miasma attack. So if you attack him after the second time, he inhales miasma. So hopefully one of your attacks binds his head so that way he doesn't spread his miasma all over your party and instantly kills you. Or you can have the haze blade, which means you can put him to sleep, which he is actually weak against. As you can see here, he is weak against sleep. So that's pretty easy. So not a bad boss actually. I mean, I did die a lot of times because I didn't have the health recovery items in my inventory or anything that I used for storage or whatever. But I think it's about time for me to use my heavenly gift now, so I can get more of that EXP. So I just want to finish him off quite quickly, so that way I won't have to worry about doing this ever again. Oh, and I also got the chain blast, just in case. He is dead anyway. He's gonna die anyway, so hopefully he doesn't have like a second form or something. And then I'm gonna put this. Let's hope I use it in time. Well, actually, I better give it to someone who has a first turn or something. He's also weak against ice, so I'm gonna focus chant like that. I don't really mind if it doesn't happen, but I think it's fair to me to use it anyway. So what I'm gonna do is use Heavenly Gift on myself. And you know what? Finish him off, hopefully. Let's do this. Yeah! Now that wasn't too bad. I was sweating around the end of it, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna save it until I recorded it. So, it's 4,200,000 EXP for that one. Man, what a tough boss that is. Oh no, it's like he's not even challenging. And this game really builds him up to be like, this is like the evilest thing you have ever faced in the entire life in your labyrinth. It's like, this is the most hardest thing you ever had to face, unlike anything you've seen in this labyrinth. And I'm like, nah, he's not that hard. Once you know his patterns or whatever. And now you get this nice ending cutscene every time you defeat a final boss. Visitors came and planted Yggdrasil, a tree that went through light and life. These are my species, called the Arcan. And I think they're on the moon somewhere. For eons, we watched over this world, guiding the land of all these people. Now you know the real true story behind this. And also, spoilers, if you haven't played the game yet. This is really big spoilers I'm giving away here. We have saved this people from peril from the powers of Yggdrasil. Also, look at the bottom. It really uses that lovely stylus and the 3D screens. Mankind will overcome the darkness with their own hands. And yet, we did. The only guild that did so. Also show that nice light down here. Something tells me I'm gonna go further beyond, like I'm gonna land on the moon, which is the 6th stratum. Mankind has earned the right to guide the world to the future of its own design. It does have like ending cutscenes like this in every Etrian Odyssey game, especially the 3rd one, depending on what ending you get. But I think this is only like one ending. So apart from Etrian Odyssey 3, everything just has one ending. Well, my adventure's not complete yet, because I know there's a 6th stratum after this one. When the last Arcan is gone, however, you must guide this planet in your stead. The weight of the world is yours to bear. And look at that. That's the Yggdrasil. But you have conquered this labyrinth. You could do this too. I know you can. Also, the music that plays is also the music that plays in Etrian Odyssey 3 when something suspenseful happens. So it's sort of like a arrangement of it. Look at that. Oh, I couldn't show it because it's sort of like daytime outside. A bit of glare on the screen. So that's the game. And now everyone talks in the city how, oh, I wonder if they're good. I wonder if they saved the world. No, in every Etrian Odyssey game, so, you know, nothing really bad there. Shin Nagasawa, monster designer. That's the guy. That's the guy I know from other games as well. He did the music for the East series, I remember. I've saved the world from evil. And the Archon had to, you know, constrict that evil from ever coming out. So that way the Yggdrasil is born and entraps him. And now you know the true story behind this game. Well, like in any game that has like plot twist, that's probably something behind the Yggdrasil labyrinth. And then later after that, there's going to be like another ancient race that is way before the Archon. The race before the Archon that gave birth to, gave more civilization to the Archon, or whatever. That's going to be another plot twist entirely in the 6th stratum. A race before the Archon, like an ancient civilization race, like an ancient civilization. I'm getting kind of complex around here. She always boasts herself as being the motherly type figure, and I'm like, I get it. You're the motherly type figure. I get it. Now you know all the instruments aren't synthesized. Now I definitely need to sort of sort my strategy out now, because the 6th stratum is going to be way more harder than the other stratums combined. That's pretty much the difficulty spike that the game presents to you, and in every game in the series. I'm still trying to find out who translated this game, because I swear, my question on my mind is who translated this game, because it just comes up with stupid shit in some dialogue scenes, or in some text boxes. It just makes me groan. I'm like, what? I really want to find out who it is. Let's hope it's not Nijmarago's. Translator is, oh, there's a Japanese one today. Minoru Awasaki Mai Namba. That's USA, isn't it? But they sound Japanese. What's going on there, Atlas? Now I only need to get a lot of money and a lot of weapons, because I had to grind through the other previous stratums, defeat the foes, and get more EN so I could buy, and materials so I could buy more armor, so that way I won't have to worry about dying to the Internal Tyrant. So it makes it an easier boss overall if you grind for a couple of minutes, days even, depending on the game's time cycle. But again, most of the bosses I defeated in this game are, they're not too hard, I would say. But I know it's gonna get harder later on. But it's just like when it starts out, for the 5 stratums I've been through, it's just not really that hard, because, you know, I know I hate to repeat myself, but when it comes to experience playing these games, and knowing them off by heart, you pretty much know what you're in for. But for a newbie, I bet it's going to be a real tough time for a niche title such as this. And now there's probably going to be like a secret mission. Or maybe the 6th stratum is downloadable content. And if that is, I will fucking kill you. I'll chuck the game in the cartridge and send it back. It's a shame I don't get to fight these two, like in other games. Like you see like 2 people in Etrian Odyssey 1, and they're like, oh, you don't know the true meaning of the labyrinth. Now we must fight to keep our secret, and then you fight them, or whatever. I'm surprised it didn't happen to these 2. They seem more like friendly, like they don't want to fight you. Unless they just decide to do it for sparring, or whatever. Hey, no probs. I'm glad I bought your game. It's worth a buy. And for the art book as well. Look at that. Plan out your attack to do the most damage, like Toxic Smoke and Hazeblade. I'm going to clear my save my cleared game. This is how long I'll be playing this game until the completion, for the first completion point. 54 hours it took me. And that's with me sketching the walls and sketching most of the other floors. Like, I know there's an option where you can auto-fill in the map by you not having to draw anything, but you still have to put in like key items on the arranged boxes. But I chose to put it on because that's more of a classic way of me playing through this game, just tracing walls. I mean, the floors are fine, it just does it itself. I don't want to trace like every single floor tile, but the walls, there might be some hidden passageway behind them, so that's why I wanted to sort of trace them in, so that way I don't leave every wall out of secret passageways. And now you see here is a new game star. So what does that mean? You can choose whether to carry over guild members, choose carry over money, inventory, shop stock, registry. Oh, okay, so it's just a new game plus, really. But I know there is something beyond this, like a 6th stratum or something. Oh, I've locked the BMG play option. That's cool. Can't wait to download this. And I can't wait to record this through my line-in plugin. And then put it in, spoiler! Spoiler! Fuck you, BGM Play. Now I know it is a 6th stratum now. Fuck you, game. I pretty much knew this at the beginning anyway, so, you know. I'm just kind of making a big deal out of it, pretty much. Alright, we're back. I need to rest my soul. No, not save. I need to rest. Because the 6th stratum is coming up, and I really want to see what it is. Right, there we go. Now, hopefully, there are more people that are going to say something about this. I'd love to hear more when you have the time. Please go report to Council Hall. Alright, fine. I'll go to Council Hall and then I'll actually see what the 6th stratum is like.
Hello.
Just people holding me back.
Well done.
Curious to know what was at the top. First heroes. Oh my. Arcania's
I
Orb.
expect great things from you.
Many mysteries will remain within the labyrinth. If you're up to it, I'd like you to continue exploring. Well, I'm always up to it. And that's why I'm going to go to the gate right now and see what's up with 5th stratum. By the way, the 25th floor is really, really difficult. Because there are machines that allows you to float across untraversable floor tiles, like the blue squares that I showed here. You can go past them by hitting one of these things. As you can see, it's one of these things. So it makes you float, and it's actually kind of cool, because there are foes that are flying, and when you use that floating device, it actually makes them, like, head plant a wall, and it's kind of funny, but don't, like, charge into them, otherwise you take damage. They're the owl parrots or something. Oh, wow. Look at that, holy shit. I know it doesn't look that much, because it's daytime outside, but it looks so fucking evil. And here is the one to the 6th stratum. On the topic until you battled the Eternal Tyrant, you spot a familiar face. The Arcan! I cannot thank you all often enough. Well done slaying the Eternal Tyrant. You have proven the might and worth of those born in Arcania. As an Arcan, I cannot possibly be more pleased. Now, I suppose a group of living legends deserve a suitably mythical award, yes? Fame, knowledge, power, treasure, immortality? I mean, nah. We'll always say no to immortality, right? Then again, you did conquer the labyrinth. Your epic journey shall go down in history, and your names are known across Arcania. The same can be said for knowledge. I have now told you the origins not only of Yggdrasil, but of life and Earth itself. As you sow, so shall you reap. Hey, there we go. I grant them to keep that promise. Something else I wish to say. I intend to leave these lands and to journey to a new planet in need of this arcane's help. My route, once closed, has now been opened. Oh, let me guess, I had to travel to their homeworld. We Arcane receive direction from our mother planet and travel from one world to the next. I'm gonna defeat the mother brain, guys. The first is to give up and remain here to live out my days as a citizen of Earth. The second is to find another planet by journeying along the cosmic corridor that connects this world to the next. I'm going to space. I'm going to space. Where do I get my astronaut helmet? Are we breaking King's Quest plausibility? Will you assist me, guild pussies? Is there a choice? There's an option to decline the mission. But I'm sure she'll say, like, do you change your mind after all that? Did you reconsider? Alright, Arcane looks on the threshold. What she says is true, that the new stage the Avengers waits up behind the door. Open the door to begin your voyage. Of course! Well, here it is. A portal, apparently. You are met with a scene far stranger than any in the labyrinth. The walls before you are crumbling. Yeah, it's a portal.
What is the matter?
You share your feelings of trepidation and the ancient yet amicable life form. You wish to know whether it is safe to proceed through this. Yes? Cast yourselves into the ether, and you shall all be delivered to your destination. Just realize that this mysterious flow is nothing compared to the Undead King. Yeah, nothing compared to the Undead King. Like, that's the hardest boss ever. Right? Alright, here we go, guys. Go into space.
What is beyond the light of the stars? Who awaits us in the dark of the night? The answers lie at
Now I'm
our
in space.
journey's end. Over the clouds and above skies. But where one path ends, a new adventure begins. And with it, a new question arises. Why were we given the gift of life? Leading you there has been my purpose. Now you shall find your own. The
Thanks, everybody.
Stratum, Imperial Bridge.
I can't wait to see what the stratum actually looks like. It's always very mysterious, because in the last Etrian Odyssey game, it's like a hidden scientific lab or something. But here it's like space! Yeah, it's that moon I was looking at in the 5th stratum when I started it. What awaits you is a cosmological corridor where light and darkness intermingle. A narrow, hazardous path stretches before you. Everything else fades into the pitch-black void. Beyond, the Imperial Bridge, the interspatial route between your world and my destination. I have absolutely no combat prowess. You have my apologies, but I am utterly dependent on you in regards to battle. In other words, you have my support. I'm gonna get used to this music, aren't I? There are dangers here beyond mortal comprehension. Entities that defy reality itself. Prepare yourselves for the ultimate test. I'm pretty sure I won't have any problems, apparently. You begin exploring the final frontier. Haha, very funny. Star Trek joke. Now, when you're in the 6th stratum, which is the secret stratum after the 5th one, there's another battle music that plays, which is more intense than the other battle themes you have heard through the entire game. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It's space. What can you go on with space? Now, it looks like a completely different game altogether, because when you look at this, it's like, oh, it's just another RPG, like, you just realize through, like, a labyrinth, it's a dungeon crawler. But when you look at this, space, look at that, it's really hard to see a difference, really. So, I hope you enjoyed this long vlog of day 9, I believe. I'm gonna shut up now and play for the 6th strata, because I cannot wait to see what monsters lie ahead. So, I'll see you later, guys, and hopefully this final boss will not be as irritating as the 3rd one. Okay, I just want to say this. Fuck you, Igor. Seriously, fuck you. You fucking trolled me. Okay, so if you don't know the backstory to this, I accepted this quest where Igor has told me to defeat a... If I can find it. Nah, I can't find it. Okay, so there is this quest that he asked me to do. He wants to defeat that crystal dragon in 10 turns. So if I defeat it in 10 turns, I will get the rare crystal. And I'm like, oh, naive old me, I'll just go ahead and defeat the crystal dragon in 10 turns. But he lied about that. He fabricated the whole thing just to fuck with me and say, I just want to prove how brave adventurers like you can venture through the crystal dragon and be out alive, you know. Sorry about that. Sorry for wasting 10 minutes of your life. You can go and rest now, collect your reward and shit. I'm like, fuck you. But the trick, I tried to do a little trick, is that I went back to the title screen without saving and then fought the crystal dragon again. But this time, I decided to try and get the Draco Lightwing, which I did. Hardly to any avail. I think all you need to do is, what do I need to do? I think you bind its legs. Reason why it's not triangle, because triangle means it's immunity to getting binded by the head and the arms. But the legs, definitely legs. So I used Poopsie's, was it a warlock thing, class. I used the chain thing, which binds his legs, killed him, and I got the rare item. But it's not a crystal, it's a rare item. So at least it is a rare item. It's not a crystal, but it's a Lightwing. So I thought, oh, I'll just show that to Igor. Nope, he just says the same exact thing. But I'm like, I got the rare item! What the fuck? I defeated him in 10 turns, and I got the rare item. What the fuck's wrong with you? He just did that to troll me. Also, I also defeated the Primordiphant. Pretty complex name like that. Now all I need to do is defeat the Harvester, which is the Gold Circle FOE. I haven't seen one of those since Etrian Odyssey V, where there are gold foes that roam around and you have to catch them as soon as you're near them, or until they disappear. And they usually come out at night, especially in the Harvester, which I haven't got unlocked in the monstrous codex later. But it appears around 3 AM on the 25th floor of the 5th stratum. And how do I know this? Because I actually seen it. I've seen my eyes, and I can tell you that's where you need to get to him. Oh, there's so much information I wanted to say to you, but I can't really think of them right now. So that's the Primordiphant, and the 6th stratum is kind of cool. Oh, I actually forgot to say this. While I was at the Explorers Guild, because my maximum level is at 70 now, which is going to be like the thing in Etrian Odyssey 3 and 4, you will get like some sort of book or some sort of item that allows you to expand your level from level 70 to level 99. I'm like, I'm sort of caught on to this, but it's sort of like dumb to be like level 70. But I understand why they did this. It's just sort of a bridging gap in between. I know you gotta get to level 99, so it makes you even more powerful. So, you know, not surprising, but it'll probably cop block some people over who are like, what, level 70? Come on, that's as far as I can go? But don't worry, you will get eventually to level 99 once you keep playing the game. Eventually through the 6th stratum. Don't worry, just hold your breath for that. So the reason why I can't level up with level 70 people anymore until I get the item. So what I did is I actually recruited new members like Black Con, Not Frail, Hot Tits, or whatever. The Hot Tits is just like one of those classes, so just funny names and shit. So eventually I got them down to level 1. They started off at level 1. And when I accepted the quest, I got them up to like at least level 30 when I actually finished and got the experience for that particular quest that E got fucked over with me with. So I got to level 30 and 34 now. So I'm like, holy shit, I can make a YouTube video about this, grinding and leveling up quite easily. I mean, once you actually play through the game as long as I have. That's all I need to say. A little bit of tidbits from Zangorwarrior Pro Tips or whatever, 101. I'll see you next time for day 10. Hopefully I can get through the 6th stratum, by the way, while I watch Finn play Star Wars Battlefront 2. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead, John Boyega! Day 10. I'll be playing Etrian Odyssey V, Beyond the Myth. This is one of the optional bosses, I believe, in the game. And it's called the Dryad this time. I believe she appeared in Etrian Odyssey 2, 3, and 4. I think it might be just 3 and 4, because I remember seeing her, and she is a bitch to fight, like literally a bitch to fight, because her attacks do a lot of damage, especially if you're level 70. But the trick here is, if you have Chain Blast, and if you don't have Janetta in the party, then you're pretty much fucked, because she has a hound. I named her DD for Diamond Dog, haha, MGS5 reference, and her dog has the Confused Panic Lion attack, which sometimes can afflict her panic status ailment. So when she's panicked, that means it gives you a lean way of time to hit her before she returns back to normal again. So I've done down a lot of health here, and she goes into this one mode which restores most of her health up to like this way. And that is fucking Etrian Odyssey 3 levels of just pure bullshit, really. So you have to bind her, or luckily if you have Haze Blade, which I mostly use, put her to sleep, and then she won't actually regenerate her own health, which thank God has taken me at least 5 tries to do it. One without the health recovery items and one with recovery items, especially with TP, because I'm wasting a lot of TP trying to fight this woman. Binding her is really a good skill, because I haven't analyzed her yet, but she is weak to Confused, weak to Fire, and she can be binded at any sort of body parts she can be handled. But she definitely takes a lot of HP though. I don't know how much TP she would take because she was mostly binded, so I'm just going to finish her off here, because I'm at that low health now, and hopefully when I actually do fucking kill her, I will unlock more level after level 70. But if I'm stuck on level 70, I'm going to have a hard time trying to like level up, because if I do a quest, I have to change guilds and then level them up that way, because I have other class members with different mastery classes that I want to level up. So if you waste your EXP on the party that can't level up anymore, you just pretty much wasted your experience on the quest. So my strategy is just pick a different party and then level them up that way, so that at least you can actually do something after that. So hopefully she'll take a fucking hit, because this is it. If she actually inflicts a lot of damage this turn, well actually I'm going to be safe and use Delayed Herb. What that does is that at the start of next turn, you can restore HP to the party. So if she's dead, then hopefully Delayed Herb will actually work. I also have Auto Revive on her, just in case. Let's go, boys. Oh yeah, she's asleep. Haha, she can't damage me anymore. Haha, I love the Haze Blade, Haze Slash, it's so fucking cool. Alright, now she's almost dead now, so it's time to go fucking, you know, wail on this bitch. I don't care if I do attacks, I don't care if I do focus chat, I just really want to fucking finish her off. There we go. For Janetta, all Janetta wants to do is make a new friend, and it has to be her. Come on, Janetta, just find someone online. And now here you have it. A lot of EXP, but I can't really have it because I'm level 70, but oh well, what are you gonna do? And does it unlock new levels? No, it doesn't. I tried. The Dryad crumbles like a puppet. At least I actually killed him At least I actually kills her with, like, effortless skill. Runs up to the monster girl and flings herself over its corpse. The innkeeper cradles its unmoving body as tears begin welling up her eyes. I mean, what the hell are you doing? Audrey V. What would you say to her? Yeah, it says, when were you two friends? We became friends when we traded blows. It's exactly like the ancient Firian proverb. She's always on the Firian proverbs. Your true feelings got through to me loud as a klaxon cicada. Our quest ends here. Now she's sad. She looks totally sad. It's better to have a losing friend than to never know friendship at all. So that takes out an erendine thread and activates it to return to the city Iris. Hey, wait for me! You have become by an... Oh! Do I actually get a level up? Your experience of befriending and defeating the Dryad has unlocked your hidden potential. Yes! Level 80, bitches! That's like 10 levels up, come on! Now I'm going to defeat another optional monster. Oh, by the way, I need to tell you this. There's a hidden passageway on the 3rd stratum. And when I was mapping it, I died by one of those doom wheels. And I'm like, fuck you, game. That's like an hour of progress that I just lost. So I don't want to say the map data because I might miss shit just going through it. And I really want to get those encounters done with. But... oh, that fucking pissed me off, dying in the 3rd stratum, trying to get to the Crystal Dragon. The Crystal Dragon is annoying too, because when it sees you, it breathes out smoke, and that means it instantly blinds your entire party, so that pretty much fucking sucks. It's gonna be really hard when I try to defeat him. But hey, I got level 18, now I can level up with ease. Fuck the other party. I'm any rate to complete the quest. You should visit the Tavern to tell Marina what went down there. Well, I might as well, because that boss is not as hard. I only used like one and Rita 2, and without Janetta, I probably would have been fucked anyway. I don't know, there's probably a YouTube video on there that's like, oh, you could do this without Janetta. And I'm like, I'm sticking to my guns here. I'm doing it with Janetta because she's not that bad of a waifu, and she's a cool character. Now let's report to Marina and see what she feels about the whole thing. There are other optional quests like this one. So, alright, let's do it. I'll do it when I actually reach level 80, and then I'll go and muster another party to experience my experience points. There we go. Janetta will never will never make any friends after this. I guess so? She said they had lots of fun exploring the labyrinth with her dearest friends. How did she describe it? It was like Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa rolled up into one. Wait, there's a Christmas in this universe? Okay. Now we established national holidays in the fantasy universe, where we're pretty much born from a seed and from another race. Oh, spoilers, by the way. Look at all that experience! Oh, that makes me so horny. The experience makes me so horny. That's the feeling when you get when you play an RPG, just leveling up, pretty much. You know, everyone has that feeling. It's pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna rest now because I pretty much, defeated a freaking monster. That's so hard. But I mean, not as hard as I make it out to be, but to other people, it's really hard once you don't have the right class. But luckily, I have particular abilities that really help me out in the long run. So I'm just gonna save right now, 60 hours in, and I need to do the other quest, which allows me to defeat the Crystal Dragon, which Solor will eventually accompany you on there. You can either choose to have her in your party, or not have her in your party, but I chose to have her in my party because her reef powers are pretty cool. It lowers enemies' attacks, lowers their defense, their hit rates. It's a really cool class system, so I really do rely on her, as well as my binding attacks and, well, my, Masurao? Is that the name of the class that Mary's in? I don't know. I need to rush up on my knowledge about this game. Anyway, I hope you enjoy me defeating the first optional secret boss in the game. Now on to the other bosses, like the Crystal Dragon and hopefully the Fire Dragon, what was it, the Drake, the Ice Dragon, and the Lightning Dragon, and hopefully a secret boss, which might be, hopefully, the Mother Brain. I'll be able to say, hey, at least I'm finding a Mother Brain in a better Metroid Prime game. Way! Alright, see you guys later. I'm gonna eat this shit for victory. Oh, I'm so good. Bye. Here it is, the Zombie Dragon. I got it wrong yesterday because I called it a Crystal Dragon. I'm like, no, that's the 4th stratum boss. This is the Zombie Dragon. Luckily, for me and for the scythe person here, it's not a very bad boss to beat because the scythe person is fucking awesome, Solor. She's really awesome. I'll show you why. as soon as I try to give her the attacks he deserves. When you're given debuffs like Curse, Blind, Poison, that stuff like that, Ephemeral Reap dispels those debuffs and causes a lot of damage. So, I mean, one of those classes by potting now. I might as well change the Masero, the man one, to one of those Scythe persons. I don't know what they call the classes, I kind of forget. But they're freaking awesome, so I'm going to try and level them up to like level 99 as soon as I'm done with this party. And I'll change Mare out and I'll have the Scythe person here. They're really cool, actually. Does a lot of damage, this particular attack, but I'm just going to finish him off now because he's at that point where he's about to die. As you can tell, he is leaking of health. The patterns aren't really bad to figure out. Once he breathes like this blind breath that blinds your entire party, don't cast magic, otherwise it sets it off and it may kill your entire party. So that's what you gotta watch out for. I think it's weak against fire because it's a zombie and whatever. And I think that's pretty much it. Just bind it as usual, lower its attack, lower its defense, and you know, you're pretty much good after all that. So again, not a bad boss to defeat, and hopefully I'll get my level cap to be maximized to level 90. And then I can actually go for the 6th stratum, which I will get to in a bit. For now, I want to kill this boss and get it over and done with. So there we go. Look how much damage I'm doing. Oh, shit. Oh, good thing. Lucky I was cursed because I wouldn't actually... my Masero would actually die after that one hit if it didn't actually kill him after that. That's one item I got. Alright, that's cool. Again, the zombie dragon was like on my first try, so I kind of figured how most of this would go. I mean, I'm not really like trying mostly. I just figured out my own strategy and just stuck with it. So, you know, not too bad. Just keep doing damage, binding it, and defensing it is fine. The zombie dragon embodied the dreadful danger that legends associate with dragons. Its monstrous fangs and claws also brought you down, but in the end, your skills and spells delivered death once more to the zombie dragon. Alright, cool. You're just slaying the most powerful monster in the labyrinth. Really? I thought the Dryad was the most powerful monster in the labyrinth, but okay. If you say so, Gabe. Laura stares at the dissipating remains of the zombie dragon. Maybe now she can live a normal life. I guess it's under one of May's requests. You're a tsundere no more! She catches you a look and glares at you.
Even I know when to say thanks.
Yeah, sure.
Really throw off my game. See you around.
I'm not gonna get any fan art of me, aren't I? You saw her smiling ever so slightly. The tsundere has exposed her inner weakness! Just as about to depart. Yep, there we go. Level 90, just as I figured out. And now I got the special pickaxe, which allows me to travel even further through the 4th stratum now. And, what was the boss's name? Oh, they call it the Lamia or something. I mean, really? They're not bringing back the Drake, the Ice Drake, the Dragon, and the Fire Dragon? The Fire Dragon, whatever? They're bringing in, like, new bosses. So I guess that's kind of cool. Even though Dryad I've already seen in other games, but the Zombie Dragon I haven't seen. And I think the Lamia I haven't really seen in an Etrian Odyssey game before, so this would be kind of interesting. And once I've done, okay, I need to actually show you this. I'm gonna go back to town now, but after I drawn around this final area first, and I'll stop it right here, and I'll be right back and see you in town. All right, I am now back at the city of Iris and about to sell off this rare item, Corrupted Ulna. Let's see what it gives. Drag the mail. Well, I might as well see what that mail delivers to my party. No, it's under armor. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to see which one it is. I haven't got much money for it, but hopefully it'll fit one of my party members. No. Where does it go? Okay, it's right there. It's not much, but it doesn't really fit my other party members. I'm trying to remember now. I don't think it fits one of my party members. Maybe if I actually have enough money. I'm almost broke, and these items and weapons and armor cost so much money. So that means I have to grind more in the 6th labyrinth. Now, after that, all I need to do is go to the bar and report to the quest. And then, hopefully, that'll be the last of it. Because once you're at the 30th stratum, or once you've done that quest. Also, fuck that quest that has to make you mine for a item. You have to mine at the 6th stratum. Oh my god, the 6th stratum. I'll get to that in a bit, but I'm going to do this reporting of the quest. Because fuck the 6th stratum. If you're really, like, good at this game, then you're gonna you're really gonna have a hard time going for the 6th stratum like I fucking did. Hey, there you guys. Nice to reunite with you once again.
How's it going?
I am trying to fit in.
I see.
No need to worry about that monster anymore. Now can we drink? We had lots of secret conversations. Oh my, you girls. Are we done here? Are you going to thank them?
See ya.
She's hiding herself. And you could tell, she's really into you. Silora was in rare form. Well, you don't say. Also, I got this quest that lets you get to Marina's good side.
Well done.
We actually got Marina's full trust there, and a lot of money, which I can actually get afford for that Dragonair armor now. Look at all that experience. Holy shit! It's almost capping out. That's level 79. If I was at level 80, I would have actually maximized level cap though. But I defeated like a second optional boss, so again, not too bad. What if there's new quests after this?
There's no new requests right now.
Oh, okay. So it's only one more, or there might be another quest after this. Okay, I'll do that quest in the 4th stratum after I'm done venting about the 6th stratum. Let me show you what the 6th stratum is like, okay? This is the 26th floor. This is the 27th floor. This is the 28th floor. Holy shit, I haven't even traced everything yet. This is the 29th floor. Oh my god, look at it. And now the 30th floor, where the Star Devourer is held. And it's said to be the hardest boss in Etrian Odyssey V as of yet. Although I haven't managed to defeat it yet, because going for that door means you have to risk everything. This is why I call it the final act, which means once you've done everything in Iorus or in Arcania, this is your final destination. And you can never turn back, even after you're saved. So, again, fuck the 6th stratum. I really hate the monkeys that had this move called Copycat. And once they do, like, massive damage to your party, at least if there are 2 monkeys in the enemy team, you are fucked. Like, literally, you are fucked. I don't know how many times I died in the 6th strata because of the fucking monkeys. Fuck them. I'll show you what the monkeys are, actually, because they really get on my fucking ass. It's a copycat move that really gets you, and once you're ambushed, you're done. There's no way to back out from that. You are fucking done. If I can find them, there's pieces of shit. There it is. They're the most annoying things ever. They have this copycat thing, and once you defeated all the enemies on screen and it's only them, they use Lever Leap to escape. So you don't get many of the EXP. Even if they're a rare breed, they escape. Fuck them. I really fucking hate them. I really do. And also the 6th stratum. Look at how many teleporters there are. I think I spent mostly 5 minutes trying to memorize where to go in these areas. Luckily, these hidden passageways are marked in yellow, highlighted in yellow, so that way I know where to go, but tracing it is a fucking pain. This text box down on the 29th floor was lying. It wasn't lying when it was saying memorizing all of these patterns in the labyrinth, maybe nigh impossible to memorize. Like, holy shit, they weren't lying. Got the hardest ass bows that are really hard to get from, and once you fuck up your movements with their movements, use full retreat and go back to the previous space you were before. Because I kept fucking up with when I'm supposed to move, because if they detect you, you're fucked. Time to retreat and use an erudite thread. Oh my god. And that quest when you had to mine for a rare mining material, I mean, I got a rare mining material, and then I died after that, so I had to do it all over again. And it's pretty much luck-based to try and get that rare mining item again. Oh my god. This 6th stratum, look at it. It's like an actual labyrinth, like the other floors. The other floors were nothing, see? Just very basic, very simple to follow. But the 6th stratum really tests your memorization, because if you don't know where to go, I suggest just tracing down everything. Like, the teleporters are marked in blue because they are colored blue. And try to make sure, and you have to go into certain areas. Once if you go left, it goes here. If you go up there, it goes up there. Once you go enter it from the right, it goes here. And if you go down, you see that little bit of a blob here. It's right down there. So every single teleporter is like that, especially on the 27th floor. Look at the 27th floor. Look how many teleporters there are. Look how many spots it drops you off. And each teleporter is color-coded differently. For example, in the 26th floor, look. Blue, green, orange, purple. I had to color-code those because they were actually colored in the game. And certain certain teleporters lead you up a floor, and certain teleporters lead you down the floor. And it also depends where you're actually entering it from, too. Like, for example, if I can actually try and find it, oh my god. It's like homework, this is. This one leads you down, and this particular teleporter leads you up. So, oh my god, it's really hard to try and memorize everything in this game. And once you start all over again, you have to really remember where you're going. I started on the 29th floor, and I'm going to get some mining materials, right? So I have to remember to go up here, enter through that go around here, get that mining thing, and then go for that teleporter, and it teleports you to that side. Yes, that side, because that's the reason why it's purple. And you go down here, get the mining material, and you're done. Getting that one is really hard as well. Again, it's all about memorization. And that's the reason why this map mechanic exists, especially in other Etrian Odyssey games. I mean, the other ones aren't too bad. In the fourth one, oh my god, the fourth one was really fucking hard, because let me tell you, the fourth one had this puzzle at the end, and it requires you to remember every single color-coded vial, so you can put it into that one mechanical system. And that means you had to go through all around the floors again, get into boss battles, getting into encounters you can't escape from because the enemies are that fucking powerful. And I had to look up a fucking strategy guide for this, because I couldn't be bothered to go through encounters and dying every single time. I mean, fuck Etrian Odyssey 4 in the 6th stratum. It's so fucking hard. But I done it though. I defeated the final boss of that, but this one is like another challenge in itself. It's not about like the puzzles in it, it's all about where you need to go. All about memorization, this game. It really tests your memorization skills. But I managed to go through all of that, done and dusted. I don't need to do that ever again, and I can just focus on doing the final boss once I've done the optional quests. Okay, that's me venting out of my system now. I got words right out of my mouth. All I need to do is that one quest where the Lamia will be waiting for me, and hopefully won't be the last boss. It's probably one of the last bosses that gets my level cap up to 99, and once I get up to level 99, then I will actually complete the 30th floor of the 6th stratum, and that way I'll be done with the game overall. Unless if I complete it 100% by getting all the items and all the monster indexes and whatever. So hopefully that'll be it. Okay, moment of silence. Alright, I'll see you later, guys. Hope you enjoyed me venting my ass off. See you later, guys. Day 12. Look how hairy I am. Holy shit, have I been playing this game for that long? Oh my god. This game has been draining the life out of me, and luckily I have done the whole 6th stratum. You don't believe me? Here it is. I'm about to get my pen out so I can show you the wills and wonderments of the 6th stratum. See this? This is all the stratums mapped from the 26th floor to the 30th floor. All of them are mapped, and I'm actually maxed out at level 99. And here are all the all the floors on each stratum, which is not that bad actually. It's just that there are certain corridors, and there's a certain trick on the 5th stratum where you use that teleporter, a teleportation device thing, and it allows you to float, and you can actually enter a previous floor with it, which is pretty much that upper area over there, which I didn't really know after the first time, but luckily I went back and traversed the whole thing, and now all of it is mapped out, and everything is done and dusted. Every single map is done, and I wanted to send the maps into the council where Ramus is, and get 3 Formidalites. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that after I defeat this final boss here. And you're wondering, I paid for DLC, so there's a replayable quest where you get experience, and a lot of experience when you try out the specific brooch, if I could try and find it. I don't have it in my inventory. There you go. The growth badge, which lets you acquire your experience points at the triplest and quadruplest of maximum EXP. If you try that out, luckily it's a replayable quest. You just have to pay, you just have to like fork up money in order to pay for the DLC in order to level up faster and get a lot of money. Hence the reason why I got like so much money. Look at that, 3 million yen. That's how much money I had because of the replayable quest, which you have to pay for. So no hacks or cheats or mods necessary in these vlogs. I just had to pay up money, and you know, but I mean it's not bad. I mean the game deserves that, definitely. It's just I wouldn't say you can pay money just to get character illustrations or get the FM synthesized tracks of the music arrangements in this game. Just look it up on YouTube. I think it saves the time and money. Probably might get a soundtrack after this, I think. Anyway, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, you can alter classes, which resets your level down 5 levels. But in exchange, you get bonus stats and skill points, and that means you get more skill points than you did before you actually started the class. And that means you had to go from another class, get extra points, and go back to the same class I went before, which means you got more extra skill points. So that's what I did for my pugilist, for my muscle, for my scythe person, I can't remember what their name is, the harbinger, I think, my warlock, and my botanist. Well, I haven't done it for the botanist yet. I haven't altered classes for him, but I think he's fine on his own, really. It's just the 4 other dudes that I want to maximize levels out for, because that's what I've been doing. Just grinding, repeating, repetitive, doing the same repetitive shit. And there you go, level 99. Everyone's maxed out. So I had to like really remind myself what kind of skill points I needed to level up, because I don't mind shop or take materials anymore. So I usually spend it on like union skills, what I really do need, and certain skills that I will need to use, especially the Thunder Fist, because it does a lot of damage, but you use it takes a lot of damage as well. So luckily, that's why I have my botanist there to heal him, in case the Star Devourer. And you should see the design of the Star Devourer in a minute, as soon as I turn this freaking volume up. Yeah, you should see the design of the Star Devourer. I mean, there's also a way not to beat him. If I can actually show you here, this is the reason why I got another save for. You can actually go through there without actually unlocking the seals for due to that seals the Star Devourer, because he's like pretty much the Death Star. He just destroys and devours worlds. It's a really big kind of Dead Space-esque monster, but you'll see when you get to it. But there's a way to actually not encounter him, and therefore you can travel off to another distant world, go off to Star Trek, and then there's that ending where you travel with the Archon, and it just ends with the credits. And then if you skip the credits, it shows you going to another planet and the main theme plays. So I'm like, wait, is this like a prequel to the first Etrian Odyssey? So that's where the music indication is coming from. But oh well. After that, you can actually trace the whole floor again without the Archon. But I want to do it with the Archon, so because she needs to witness the enemy but destroy her entire fleet and her planet. And that's why I wanted to make her see it. But unfortunately, she doesn't really help you out in the party, which fucking sucks. Because I think having an Archon in your party would be a real kick-ass thing to have. But no, she's like, hey, I'm back here. Don't worry about me, guys. Just defeat this huge giant thing with swords for arms. Just don't fight those by me. Anyway, that's what I'm going to show you next. I've already seen the thing because I wanted to see what it looks like. And traversing through this 30th floor is a fucking pain in the ass. It really is. Anyway, I thought I was actually missing something. But it turns out I just needed to enter it from the left and enter it from the right, which is really stupid of me not to figure it out. I thought I had to complete the game 100%, but nah, I just missed that tiny little detail, entering from left and right. So, dumbass on me, right? Anyway, now I want to show you what the Star Devourer looks like. Enough of me blabbering. Most powerful monstrosity in the universe, and that's why I have my arcane for. Look at this thing. It's building up its appearance. There we go, the insanity begins. It has regenerating parts, which you do need to take out, and its first attack obliterates your entire party in an instant. So I suggest using one of the Union skills, specifically a guard attack, which nullifies damage that the enemy takes on you. So use that to start off, because this attacks are really powerful. And once it tries to regenerate parts, take those down before you get to the Star Devourer, because once it gets all its parts back, it'll do the same ultimate attack again. Holy shit. That's why the Archon is there. I don't know what happens if you don't have the Archon here. She'll be like, oh, she's already ventured off to another planet, so she doesn't even see the Star Devourer, but I kill it. So she has additional dialogue. But her words fade away to static. Time for revenge. All you know is that the Star Devourer must be stopped, no matter the cost. For the people of Earth, you steal your nerves. For the Archon, you take your weapons in hand. For your guild, a fire blazes within your hearts. Let the final battle begin! Thus, another insanity continues. This is not going to be, hopefully this is not going to be like Etrian Odyssey 3. Oh, by the way, once you battle the Star Devourer, it actually has its own battle theme, which is really cool. Really taking it from like Etrian Odyssey 3, because Etrian Odyssey 4, I kind of reused the final boss theme for the final boss. This one isn't too bad. It's just really fucking menacing, and it makes me feel like I'm about to die. It actually destroyed me in my first turn because I didn't know what the first attack was, but oh well. At least I know that it regenerates parts, and I just had to take those out as soon as possible, but anyway, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. I don't want to show you like the start of the battle, because I pretty much, if you played the game before, you know what it's gonna be like anyway, but I'm gonna endure a lot of shit through this, so enjoy my suffering, everybody. Day 12. That's day 12. Anyway, I'll go ahead and battle this thing, and I'll get back to you once I actually defeat the fucking thing. Maybe in a month or so. Oh, good God. When Christmas rolls around, I'll never defeat the fucking thing. Could you imagine that? Anyway, see you later, guys. Day 13. Still can't defeat him. My life is gonna go down the spiral for this one. I've been playing this game for pretty much the whole evening, trying to figure out what strategy to go with, so that way I can defeat the Stardust Devourer without losing too much HP. And I settled on a couple of classes, I leveled them up, and I got their classes maximized or whatever, and I still can't defeat him. God, he's a really hard boss, and maybe another day I'll manage to defeat him. Couldn't defeat him today. Maybe I'll defeat him tomorrow. See you guys later. Just another day. Fuck this guy, I really fucking hate him. I got the right classes, and I got every single item. I pretty much 100% completed the game. Got all items. The only item I need is from that fucking Star Devourer. Fucking hate him. Every strategy I try just doesn't work. I just had to keep trying the same strategy. Eventually I'll get him. Nope. It's gonna result to this. Every time. Every fucking time. God damn this game. Another day. Another barrage of deaths. Things gone so bad that I decided to write up a fucking diagram of the Star Devourer. Look at my artist skills. Isn't it wonderful? Very third grade-ish. Isn't it not the kind of painting you want a canvas on your wall? So what I've done is that, so each part has a different attack pattern, you see. So, I don't know, I feel like I'm solving a serial killer's crime or something, but here, the bomb chamber has like this attack order, has this attack order, and when it has a part, I put that blue attack on the one. That's when it starts that pattern, and it does that for each turn. So for another turn, it'll do this, and another turn it'll do that, and it'll reset back to number 1. It's the same thing for the other attacks, because the other attacks I had to write down and write down what they do, so that way I have to keep an order of the party that I have, so I can counteract it, and hopefully if they don't stun me or ailment me, I'll fuck up. So I just gotta follow this down. It's a very slow process, but I think with enough determination, I can beat this boss. I'm gonna hang this on my wall once I'm done. Alright, my achievement of the century. I've done it with, I was playing the original King's Quest, and the game encourages you to write down a map. So I wrote down a map instead of looking at it online. And I wrote it down in pencil, I've written down the pathways, and I've written down the areas in pencil, all of it. And I've done like 2 A3 paper to, I wish I could show you, but I kind of torn it all up and shoved it in the trash. Because, I don't know, I guess I kind of didn't want to have it around forever. It was a distant memory, and now I just wanted to get rid of it. It's just a game that's not lived up well. It's very dated. So there you go. That's what I've done on this day. I even named him, see? What a pretty thing that is. It's not a very good design, but I think I should pitch this. I should pitch this. I'll definitely get first prize. That's what you think. Wonderful? Good? Nah, not really. Anyway, I'll see you the next day, and I'll follow this fucking diagram. It randomizes its fucking attack pattern when he's at half health. Oh my god. Fuck this guy. No, seriously, fuck this guy. I tried another strategy where I can rest one of my characters to allocate more skill points, but the maximum is 104. I can't get any higher than that. I can't cheat the system. So I gotta make do with all I've got. Good God. I've gotten him down to this much health now. And it's all thanks to this Magus guy. It's a girl actually, but it's actually a death guard. And I know I'm gonna die, because when it's down to half health, it randomizes its pattern, so I thought, fuck it. I might as well do myself the damage and just end it right there. Might as well lower my attack damage just to make sure. And do all of this. You know, because I know I'm gonna die. Watch. You'll see in a minute. Just kill me already, come on. There we go. It's gonna use his ultimate now. So you know what? I'm just gonna say fuck it. Just do my own shtick, and that'll be that. Because I've gotten that far before, and this is as far as I've got. I think I had a dream about it where I actually beat him, and he actually had 2 forms. And I'm like, shit, it has 2 forms? Let's hope it doesn't have 2 forms. Yeah, he's dead. No, I'm dead. That was so close. Now I know the strategy now. I just need to get more Amritas. So that means I had to grind some more, get more Amritas so I could fill up my TP a bit more. There we go. Okay, I'm done for today. I'm gonna go clean around the house. Look at this! I have so much health and I almost got it, but he's gonna use his ultimate attack! Fuck! Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. I'm definitely not gonna get it. Hopefully if my haze slash hits, then I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die slowly and painfully. Or just probably quick. If I'm fucking lucky. If I'm lucky that haze slash actually does hit, then you know what? You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna use my super speed because I'm fucked anyway. I know I'm not gonna make it. I just thought, fuck it. Just give it a chance. Yeah, I'm dead. That was so close. I had a perfect strategy too. Fuck. Fuck this game. I'm like these apples. Very rotten to the core now. This is the game. That's you, game. That's certainly you, game. Alright. I almost got him. Look. That's how much health he has. So this is my only chance because he's asleep now. I don't have much TP left. Can I fucking risk it? Come on. I need to do this. Hold on, just gonna check to see what debuffs he has. Masking? Ah, oh, shit. No, that's the head. Yeah, that's the Dart Devourer. If I use my Ephemeral Reap, then I'll fucking own him. Then I'll do this. That's the biggest damage this done. This is intense right now. Oh, I don't want to do this all over again. If I don't win this, I'm gonna quit it for the night because this is really tensing me up. Come on, come on. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Come on. Shit! Look how much health he has left! Oh my god, I am not gonna win this one. Come on, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Come on. Oh my god. This is fucking tense. How much do I have? Oh, shit. You know what? I'm gonna go all out. I'm going all out. Fuck it. Come on. No! What the fuck? Oh my god! Fuck! Oh shit! How much health does he have left? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Jesus Christ! I almost fucking had the fucker! I almost had it! He was like this fucking close! Ah! Jesus Christ! Should I see what the hell the battle goes out? Oh, Jesus. Look, I'm not gonna get that way again. I'm not gonna get that way ever again. No way. No way, I can't fucking get away. I can't fucking bug out of this. Yeah, I'm out of recovery items. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm literally fucked. This is fucking stupid. Might as well give it one last hurrah. See, use his parry, because it likes to fucking do that. It's such a dick. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Just fucking do it already. I don't fucking care anymore.
So when it loses its health, it decreases its attack. And it fucking does whatever it wants. Come on, just kill me already. I'm done. I'm fucking done. There we go. I was so close to fucking getting him! Oh my god. I've been doing this for fucking 2 hours now. This one fight is to be like at least 70 turns. You see how many turns I've done? That's how long the fucking fight took. It took me 2 hours in game. I can't fucking do this anymore. I gotta stop. I was so close. He was low health too. If I actually didn't get blinded, I would have fucking got him. Nope. Shit. Well, that's it. I'll try again another day. Now I know what I need to get. I need more Amritas. I need more fucking Amritas. Because clearly I don't have enough. Or maybe I'm not actually reliant on other parts. Maybe I need to wait for my union skills to charge up and then defend, and then really go at him. And maybe that's what I need to do. I don't fucking know. I don't know how long I've been on this boss. I have no idea. It's not a month, right? It's not a month. But it's driving me fucking insane. Just look at me. Look at how bold and red my eyes are. Yeah, that's another day. That's another day. I might as well stop this fucking thing. Jesus Christ. I almost had the fucker. I was down to low health and I'm trying to get like fucking accessories towards me. Because it keeps stunning me as I was using my stun seal as one of the accessories, and then it actually switches that. Sometimes I get sleeped, and I'm like, okay, I'll use the accessories to avoid sleep, and then I actually get confused. Okay, I'll use the panic resist accessories, and then I actually get paralysis, and I'm like, fuck, what the hell do I do? Oh my god, every fucking time this happens. I don't know why I came to this bathroom, but fuck it. This game is fucking me up. Every day when I feel like I'm so fucking close, I spent 70 turns, 80 turns, fucking 100 turns. I had 100 turns. Do you not see that vlog I fucking done? Nope. I fucking haven't. I am about to lose my fucking shit. Because I have a perfect party. I have a perfect strategy. And I'm like, wait, should I buy this head first? And then, oh no, should I buy this leg first? Because the sound cannon fucks with you. It just gives you negative elements. And then you gotta watch out for the head, because that might restore its own health, because when it's at half health, it randomizes its own attack pattern for every single fucking part. And I had to guess what it has to do next. It's the same thing like Etrian Odyssey V. Fucking hell. I'm about to allow some steam here. I am losing a lot using steam, aren't I? I'm letting it off. Letting it off like that. Another day. That fucking game may beat me one day. But I swear to God, I'm fucking coming for you. I'm fucking coming for you, piece of shit! Well, there we go. One last chance. Might as well give it a shot. Look. Look at his health. Alright. Here we go. This is another chance that I get to do this. So he's got Sonic Mirage. So what I'm gonna do is I haven't got enough TP for the Ephemeral Reap. Fuck. And what's my buffs? Yeah, I still got attack up. So you know what? Fuck it. Might as well do it. Yeah, it was worth it. So close. Another day, another death. Why didn't Monster Road do Foot Sweep first? She usually does Foot Sweep first, and nope. It's like the Ephemeral Reap thing, where it's like, oh, I'll get in the way, I'll get my turn. Fuck this game. Look! This is getting repetitive now. I even binded its legs and arms, and that means I can actually use Leading a Blow, which means if they're binded, they can attack again. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck the shit out of it. Wait, what's the status elements? Okay, let's see. I can do this. Oh wait, Foot Sweep, because that's apparently first turn or whatever. Okay, here we go. Oh fuck. sweating right now to try and fucking get this right. Okay, here goes. What's my statuses? You know what? Fuck it. I'm risking it. I'm fucking risking it. Okay. Here we go. Please, please win. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I'm out of TP. Fuck. Look! This is the way I'm at, people. God damn it. Okay. What status is the ailments does he have now? None. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not gonna use any of that. I'm gonna fucking risk it. See, Rainer's Prayer. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack. And then start smoke. No, you're not gonna kill me yet. Oh yes, his head's bound. Yes. Haha! Oh God, I was so close. I was so close. Come on, come on. Okay, foot sweep. He is gonna fucking get it now. Okay, I'm gonna run this prayer. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Please use elemental decoy. Yes! Oh my God! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! I don't care if my monster route died! Oh my God! I've done it! I fucking done it! Oh my God! Woo! Look at that! That's the one item now. I 100% completed the fucking game! Look how happy I am! I've done it! This is the one time it actually fucking worked and I didn't even fucking care. I just went all out and I fucking killed him. Woo! Oh my God, I'm shaking right now. You can see I'm fucking shaking the fucking phone. Look. Alright, I'm gonna actually, I could try not to shake as much, but it's really hard because I fucking defeated him. Thank God it doesn't have 2 forms or whatever. Otherwise, I would be fucking pissed. Alright. Woolly Decor. Alright, good. Yes, I'm gonna feel that victory theme in the morning. Like hours. Yeah, no shit, Gabe. No fucking shit. The monstrosity finally wavers. The star devourer collapses to the ground after quivering for a few intense moments and finally stops moving and at last falls silent. You destroyed the Ether Wilds! Thank God! The party erupts in uproarious cheers and in pain, and you embrace and congratulate one another for the epic feat of bravery. Arkin, who has been watching the battle, steps forward and gives a flourishing bow. It's like, wow, that took you at least 2 weeks, but at least you fucking done it. To be honest, I doubt any of us would live to see this moment. Yet here we are in front of the fallen Star Devourer, who didn't even regenerate itself now. It can regenerate its own parts, but apparently he's not immortal. When it first came to Earth, I never dreamed humanity could grow so mighty as to put the Arcane to shame. Realize that Ark doesn't see you. I don't care! At least I gained her trust now. It's like, oh, you will never be able to defeat this thing. Oh, well, I guess I was wrong. After 2 weeks, or at least. But the bottom of my heart, as humans say. I won't have to play this game anymore. I can actually let it out of my life now. No more torturing myself to this one fucking monster now. She returns to gaze at you before walking further through the chamber. Yeah, now I can actually leave and go to another planet. After I defeated the monster. Yeah, this is the other ending that you're supposed to get if you didn't defeat the Star Devourer. It's like, oh well, this planet may be killed, but oh well, there's another planet out there. But now I don't have to worry about that, because this planet is saved, and other countless planets are saved from the Death Star. I mean Star Devourer. My regard, moving on instills me your own sense of serenity. Yeah, that's one of the endings. I like how it just follows up after the Star Devourer, where it's like, oh well, he said, anyway, off to another planet. Let's go to the next planet, our new home, together. It is your choice whether to take Arkin's hand and journey to a new world, or to return to Arcania after seeing her off. After all, you're both build adventurers now. You are free to choose your own destinies. Oh, okay. I don't even get a choice to return to Arcania and put the item back into the vault. Okay. Again, this is the ending. If you don't defeat the Star Devourer, you will get this ending regardless. But if I defeat the Star Devourer, you get some sense of accomplishment after defeating the fucking most hardest boss in Etrian Odyssey history. I mean, the third one was a piece of shit. It took me like a month to defeat, but this one, it took me like a little bit less.
And Etrian Odyssey V's final boss was like, it's alright, just wail on it. I think it had a couple of other final bosses as well, like the harder ones compiled onto the other harder ones, and even compiled onto the other harder ones. So it's just the credits with just black background and nothing really supporting it. So I'm just gonna skip it because there's something I really want to see at the end. Yeah, I will definitely save my clear game. Definitely. I was going to show you that particular ending, but without the Star Devourer. But I think none of that matters now. I've done it. I've got to get the fucking focus right. This phone's a piece of shit, isn't it? Okay, there we go. That's the ending. The actual ending where it's like the same ending you get if you don't defeat it, whatever. But it plays the main theme, and I'm sort of thinking it's like a prequel to the first Etrian Odyssey, like I said before. What happens if you 100% completed the game? Is there anything after that? Does it say your adventure is ended or something? This will definitely prove to be like a sequel. There's gonna be another sequel after this, I bet you. And I'll keep playing these games till the day I die. And if they stop making more of these games, it's like, oh well, it's too bad. But thank God I completed the game. I think I've completed I never completed Etrian Odyssey 1 fully, but I completed 2, 3, 4, and now 5. So that's 4 Etrian Odyssey games I actually completed. There we go. Every RPG's gonna have that fin. Final Fantasy makes them unskippable, I don't know why. But thank God I've done it. Thank God I've done it.
This is the story of Yggdrasil in the land of Arcania.
Yeah. I've seen that intro before. So all I need to do now is go back to the bar or whatever, or is it the shop? Oh look, Med's still dead. Don't worry. It doesn't matter if I save it to the morning, but it's just like, I finally done the whole thing. All the maps are traced, and I did every single thing. I got every single item, I defeated every single monster. So you know what? All in a good day's work. I'm gonna go to the council and tell them that I defeated the freaking immortal god! Immortal god! I won't say he's immortal, but I'm surprised it can regenerate his own parts and not regenerate itself. Yeah, pretty sure hard work. I did actually do all the maps, and you get like something items or shit. I got the Star Devourer. Yeah, that wraps it up. To commemorate such a wonderful accomplishment, I want you to have this. Yeah, I will never use that anyway, because I got all the items, which I will do now. There we go. I should have expected nothing less. Yeah, good luck using that, which you'll never ever get to use.
Magnificent. You've successfully scaled Yggdrasil and discovered all of the labyrinth secrets.
Hell yeah, I did.
Imagine the hardships you endured to accomplish such an impressive feat.
Yeah, shutting myself off from reality. It's quite an impressive feat.
As a reward for all your hard work, I present to you the Crown of Arcania.
Ooh, does it actually give me unlimited stats?
The Arcania City Council officials recognize your heroism with this symbol. Take it with you as you journey to new lands.
There might be spin-offs or DLCs after this, but I doubt it.
I'm sure rumors of your exploits will find their way back to this city, no matter where you go.
So I'm going to be playing the same people again, maybe.
There's no need for you to rush off right away, however.
Or just different adventures.
Please, rest. Enjoy yourselves for the night. I will personally prepare you all meals.
I'm starving.
No need to be modest. It is merely a token of my gratitude and a means for me to celebrate our friendship.
Crown of Arcania. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it. I don't even need to see the monster stats anyway, because I've actually seen it while I was fighting him. Destroys worlds and shit, but this is like the third credit sequence I've fucking gotten in this game. God damn it. Well, this was a bit more animated this time, so no biggie, no biggie. I think I've done it, guys. I've done everything. I got all the items, traced all the maps. I've literally done everything, and I won't have to worry about doing it all now. This game, I've finally beaten it. I would say, well, in my opinion, it's a pretty fun game. It kind of scaled backwards a bit, because it doesn't introduce anything new to the series, like, you go like flying in an airship or whatever, you go on ships, or maybe you go underground in a submarine, or you might be like a giant vehicle, drill vehicle. But it's like, let's just go back to what Etrian Odyssey was in the first place. It's just scaled back so much. Again, doesn't introduce anything new apart from strengthening your weapons with ingots and shit. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much going on with that. I do appreciate the voice acting though. Sounds pretty cool. So I don't know what I need to do in this game next. I've pretty much done everything. I'm gonna try and look at the there was this thing, there's this software on the 3DS where it shows how many hours you were spent on this fucking game, and I can't wait to see how many hours I spent on this game. I know 86 hours in this game might be a stretch, but I want to see how many hours I spent in the game outside of it, according to the Nintendo new for Nintendo 3DS. But oh my god, this is pretty much artwork. These are the outlines, the characters that were in the draft phase before being outlined. These are the credits I actually saw first time and then second time. So, props to this game for having 3 credit sequences. So, you know, that's cool. So, I never played the 2 Untold games, but I played, like, a demo of the second Untold game. It was kind of cool. It was just pretty much updated Etrian Odyssey 2, which I do appreciate, but I actually played the original second Etrian Odyssey, which, you know what? It's pretty hard. This one's, like, a bit dumbed down. Again, a bit dumbed down for me. Speaking from experience otherwise. There you go, that's my botanist. That's my fucking botanist. You should have seen how many times I fucking smacked the 3DS because I was so frustrated. When I almost got it, I just threw the 3DS around, I smacked it, I whacked it. I abused it so much, but you know what? It puts up with it. And I really appreciate the Nintendo 3DS for that. It's put up with my shit for long enough. And you know what? I'm gonna fucking caress the thing. We made it, we did it, guys. We fucking made for this whole fucking shit. Thus, our adventures ended. Yay, look at that! Thank you for playing. You have conquered the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. This game is fucking fantastic. I really enjoyed it. No, I'm not gonna skip the credits. There might be something after this. Oh, I can clear my saved game. Again! Alright, just keep it on there, guys. This is the second one without the start of hour being broken away and shit. So that's it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole game. Now I need to do one thing and see what else I need to do. I didn't even need to start a new fucking game. Look, it's got a medal on it, see?
Oh, welcome back.
Now you can call us our brave adventurers. You can't say just kidding anymore, you stupid girl. Yes, the next adventure will be last. Yeah, she pretty much says the same fucking thing. Alright, let's see what I have in my fucking, Oh shit, I forgot to sell the thing. I need to sell it and see what else I got.
Good to see ya. What are you selling?
Look at that. Oh my god, look how much money that is.
Check out my new wares.
Amino
What are
Hapakiri.
you selling?
Well, I never used that fucking, weapon. But I want to see what power it does. Oh, it'd be nice to have this in the fucking beginning. It can slay gods, and it actually has Sonic Mirage, so yeah, I own you, bitch. It can slay even gods, oh yeah.
Come again.
But I won't even use this weapon again, because I fucking completed the game. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, I want to see what the crown does. It's a key item, isn't it? Let me see it. Where is it? Crown. Wait, is it an actual item? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, that's a lot of stats. I might as well try it out. In the game that's pretty much free roaming now. Again, it'd be nice to have this in the beginning, but nope. It's just like, hey, you got an item. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations, you completed the whole fucking game. Alright, let's see what the Star Devourer has to offer. Look at this thing. The other final bosses even, like, stretch out from the screen, because this one's, like, reasonably sized. Look how much HP it has. 96,000. I feel like that's even more than the other final bosses. It's fucking ridiculous. And even though it's a bit immune to bind, I actually bounded it successfully. But holy shit. I completed every single monster. The index is complete. And the item convenium, done. Spherical core of an abomination said to have been the end of countless civilizations. Well, it's dead now. The game is done. Finally completed it. Rest in peace, my dear fellow. And rest in peace, that's the end of my Etrian Odyssey V vlog. Oh my god, how long is that? Did you look at the time bar below the video? How long is it? Like 2 hours? 2 hours of the whole vlog, but I played more than hours. Oh, shit. I forgot to do this. I need to check to see how many hours I've actually logged in according to, this activity log. Yeah, close it. I don't fucking care. Go on, I want to see how many hours I've done on it, because I accidentally, one time, I accidentally reformatted my 3DS and it erased all of the fucking titles and plays now. Alright, let's see how many hours I put into this game. Oh my god, it's even longer than Etrian Odyssey V! 169 hours! Oh my god. This is when I first played it, and it actually keeps track of this. 4th, 29th. It's been like almost 3 weeks. Let me look at my fucking calendar real quick. So, it's like 4th's up there. Yeah, I think it's 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks. That's how long I've been playing this game. Oh my god. Only for 40 quid. You know, not too bad for a handheld 3DS game. So if you're looking for this game to really keep you on the bug for 169 hours, get this game. This is the end of my Etrian Odyssey V vlog, and I would like to thank you all for putting up with my pointless shit. And I wouldn't know why you want to put up with my pointless shit, but I'm free! I'm free from the clutches of this game! So now I have to look forward to Etrian Odyssey 6, if there will be an Etrian Odyssey 6. And I'll see you all next time, and you know, again, if you want to pick up Etrian Odyssey V, it's a really challenging RPG dungeon crawler. So, I'm gonna recover myself and, you know, head back to reality now, because I'm pretty sure it's not missing me, so, you know, time to head back. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Put that on the wall. There we go. Beautiful. I kept my side of the promise. That's gonna stay up there forever.